Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got a Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
We're will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, burns, and most importantly, NBA free agency updates. Please send those as often as possible in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. Free agency started yesterday at 6 p.m.
Oh, I don't care.
We're less than 24 hours in. Still plenty of big names.
Still don't care.
Oh, you will care.
Oh, I will. Okay. Thanks for getting me. The only agent I care about is Agent of Treachery in my decks.
So in honor of NBA free agency, that's what we're going to be talking about for the next 3 hours. Did they see Corey get caught on his own chair?
Not entirely, but I thought it was pretty obvious.
Okay. Actually, we're going to play some of this fancy new card game, and perhaps you've heard of it. It's called Magic the Gathering.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah, so pretty popular. I hear lots of people are playing it. We've never played before, so we're just going to check it out.
I've never heard of this format, though.
Yeah. That's actually true. We are exploring. Once again, not many people have been playing Pioneer, but I've been like reading up on Twitter a lot, and the people that have started diving in, like Michael Jacob, a couple other people are just like, this format is the best format out there right now. And I tend to agree. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been just playing challenges here and there, and Pioneer looked pretty cool to me.
I mean, outside of that 6 months where the format was just a bunch of busted combo decks, and Wizards left the format to die by taking no action.
Yeah.
The format, it's been really fun and really good, and people who are playing it have enjoyed it. The issue there just hasn't been a ton of motivation for people to dive into and explore it.
Yeah, I would say zero motivation, right? Like, I mean, I think the first bit of motivation came this last weekend, and people really got into it because of that, and it was these Mox Showcase challenges, you know, and that actually brought some innovation, brought some new cool decks, brought some old decks that were well-positioned that we'll see a little bit later in the show, and it seems like it rejuvenated Pioneer a bit.
Yeah, so we wanted to, follow in y'all's footsteps of, talking about Pioneer and wanting to see it, and we're going to get back into it for the first time in quite a while.
Yes, agreed. It has been a while. Y'all have been asking. We listened. We listen occasionally, and we decided
not to each other, but to y'all.
What? Yeah, exactly. I care much more about the people inside the camera than...
By which he means Rob.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Rob's
Otherwise, he would never play a Yorion deck.
Yeah. Why do you think I put this deck first, Rob?
So we're going to start with two sort of fringe decks that the two of us like. Not the most popular decks in the metagame, but two that explore some really cool space that exists in Pioneer. I'm going to be playing a Gruul beatdown deck, but this is with a legend theme trying to take advantage of Bard class and Mox Amber. Two very, very powerful cards, so long as you meet the stringent deck building requirements to make them work. Bard class can really lead to very explosive turns, and then late in the game when you get to that third level, it allows you to just go nuts drawing almost all of your decks. So
it looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, all of the kind of ridiculous screenshots I've been seeing from people, a lot of them have to do with Bard class. Like people back from my hometown, they're like, yeah, this card's insane or something. I'll be getting some screenshots and stuff. And you can do some absolutely ridiculous things. And that's just in, maybe historic or standard. In Pioneer, I think it's even crazier with like Oath, for instance.
Oath and Mox Amber in particular. So what we have is a mediocre Gruul beatdown deck that is held together by the incredible power of Mox Amber and Bard class. So those are the cards that you're going to want to look for. If those cards don't perform well, then this matchup is not going to go well for me, because the creatures are certainly worse than typical options of Burning Tree Emissary and Bone Crusher Giant and all the really good rule cards.
Yeah, can't really play those, huh? You gotta play. It's weird that the legendary creatures are worse than just the non-legendary Bone Crusher Giant type cards, so that is interesting.
We're not even playing things like Questing Beast because it has green too, like as sort of an awkward mana cost. We want cheap mana costs and ideally green-red.
Green and red,
and nothing else, so you get the maximum impact from Bard class's cost reduction.
Yep. And I'm going to be playing a Yorion deck to start. Of course, there's not a ton of Yorion decks that are surviving in Pioneer. There's a few. There's like a mono white deck that plays like the Book of Exalted. Then there's, God, I think that might be it. I guess there was like a Sultai Ultimatum deck, but it's kind of a little too slow. Pioneer's actually pretty fast, too, so, you can't really play the dirtiest of decks. But this one has been doing pretty decently. The same person, I believe, took top 4, and then, like 9th, 10th, top 16. It's basically always in that top 16 area of these challenges for the last few weeks. And it is just a Fires of Invention Incarnation deck that is just really fun. A lot of one-ofs, being able to sack enchantments to get your creatures better, and yeah.
Rob's going to fix my mic.
Yeah. Oh, finally.
Yeah.
We're finally just silencing Ross on the show, Rob. Great job, man. Great job.
I don't know how any of these mics work, even though I've been using them for like 5 years.
Yeah.
But it's
Sorry, you can't talk. You don't have a mic. So it is just the Corey versus.
Raise my voice and everyone can hear me, right?
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Well, while Rob does this, should we just get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Let's keep talking about NBA free agency.
Oh my God.
Pretty gay. And how that is, and how happy I am.
Yay.
Thank you, Rob. Okay, now everyone can hear me. Now we can draw some hands and start playing some Magic.
Let's draw some hands. Well, this is a bad start.
Perfect. I will be on the play because I haven't won a match of Magic on Versus Live in 7 years.
Yeah, it has been a cold streak for you. But hey, it's a new month, new opportunity for you to lose in different ways, okay?
Well, I think I'm going to lose in the same way, and that is mulliganing into Oblivion.
You know what? It really gets me out of bed in the morning just thinking, God, you know what? I'm going to go play against Ross Merriam where he's going to mulligan to Oblivion, look at his 6-card hand, and he's just going to go...
If this hand had Mox Amber or Bard class, I'd be much more apt
Look out for
to
that
keep it.
coffee there, Rob.
But as is, I'm missing a color, so I need to draw a green source, and I don't have my really powerful payoffs if I hit.
Yeah.
So it's just not worth the risk.
That's fair. Fair. All right, I'm going to keep. It is not special. We're missing some very key elements of the deck, which is kind of scary.
Fires of Invention and Enigmatic Incarnation.
No, it's actually lands, but good guess. Yeah, we're missing all lands,
So
but
it's a Corey keep.
It's a Corey keep. No, this hand is perfectly functional. I'll be accepting it. Rob, do you have any early Pioneer questions from our lovely studio audience?
Or NBA free agency news.
No NBA
mostly
free
the
agency
first
news,
one, yeah.
but Ragnar Forge wants to know, Corey, what do you think of the 5-color Fires deck over the version that plays Luca?
Well, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing the 5-color Fires version.
Yeah, but instead of playing Luca.
Oh, instead of playing like Luca. Okay. Yeah. I don't know enough to accurately say which one is for sure better because, like I said, we've pretty much been ignoring Pioneer for a while, right? Like, have not really looked into it too much. I still love Jeskai Luca, but I know there is a lot of really fast decks, and I don't like the Transmogrify versions, and maybe you just have to be that turn faster, which this deck is. It's not going way over the top, but if decks like Niv Mizzet become super popular again, which they're really not right now, that's when Luca Fires gets insane. Because that's just like your auto-win matchup. You need clunkier matchups if there's like spirits, hyper-aggressive aggro decks, these Bolas' Citadel Jund decks. It's just not a good matchup.
Okay, very keepable 6 here. I think a pretty obvious card to put back is just the clunkiest card in our hand.
Okay.
And I will lead on a Forest.
Forest. Ooh, okay. I will play this and I'll pass to you.
Okay, Crown Pathway, Bard class.
Bard class. Okay, that's rude. Not a bad draw there from us. Let's go with a Wolf Willow Haven. Pass to you.
Okay, I will level up the Bard class, so now we're at level 2.
Okay.
I will then cast a Targanar.
All right, I'm terrified.
Fang Knoll.
Okay.
I'll also cast a Gallia of
my
the Endless
God.
Dance.
Okay.
And attack for 3.
Okay. 17.
17, and I'll pass the turn.
No land, eh?
No third land, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I did draw Fires of Invention. And with my second spell, let's go with a Trial. Sack one. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
I will sack the Gallia.
Okay.
Since I am unlikely to get to 3 creatures attacking next turn.
And then I'll pass to you.
Okay, what does that do?
What does it do?
I don't know. That's
That's the whole point?
yeah. I guess I could cast my hand. That seems pretty good.
Wow. That sounds scary.
Let's play a Rootbound Crag.
Okay.
I will pay 1 mana for a Domri Anarch of Bolas.
Okay, yeah, because you only have to pay the generic mana.
Yep. I will pay 2 generic mana for a Domri Chaos Bringer.
Okay. Top 4 cards of the library. Reveal up to 2 creature cards. Okay.
I'm going to plus both of them for mana.
Okay.
And then spend 2 generic on a Xenagos the Reveler.
Okay. What does Xenagos do again?
So I can plus 1 to add X mana in any combination of red or green where X is the number of creatures I control.
Okay.
0, put a 2/2 red and green Satyr token with haste onto the battlefield. -6, I get to exile the top 7 cards and put all creatures and lands onto the battlefield.
Okay.
That's going to make a Satyr, which gets and both creatures are getting pumped by Domri Anarch of Bolas.
Okay.
So this is a 3, this is a 4. And
Okay.
then I will attack for 7, but that triggers the Pack Tactics of Targanar, so both creatures get an additional +1/+0, so it's 9.
Wow.
So you're at 8, I have lethal damage and 3 Planeswalkers.
Okay. No big deal or anything. Wow, that was disgusting. Okay, what can we do now? Did just draw a decent one. I have a mana confluence.
Am I the only person, when I say the name Targanar, I just think Trogdor? Is that just me?
Burninator of the countryside.
Yeah, but Targanar is demon fanging the countryside.
Let's see what we
And
can
the
do
peasants.
here.
In their
Always
thatched
demon
roof
fanging.
cottages.
All right. Well,
You know, like growth spiral into a planar cleansing. No, that's 1 land short.
yeah, I can definitely stay alive, which is good.
Can you though?
I can, though. But do I want to? Oh, boy. Let's see here. It's really awkward that I have 5 mana, but I really only have 4 in the Eyes of Fires. So I think
I mean,
this
you can cast spells normally, right?
I can, yeah.
You can cast a 5-drop if you want to.
Yep. But it's slightly awkward. Okay. I think we're going to start with a Chain to the Rocks on that Satyr.
On the Satyr token?
Yep. And then... Matic Incarnation. And let's buy Yorion. And I will sacrifice this, I think. If I know I'm drawing a land to be able to cast Yorion next turn, I would love to sack this instead. But I don't know that for sure. So I'm going to sack this. And then I'm probably just getting Skyclave to deal with that other creature, but let's check it out. I could get Knight of Autumn and blow up Bard class and then block. But you can fight it and then probably kill me, so that's probably not a great call. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just get Skyclave and hit this. And pass the turn. That's all I got.
All he has.
That's all I got. We both had some pretty good draws so far. I think we just both kind of had the nuts. No, it's just whose nut draw is better.
I was really just hoping to draw a creature.
I hope you
I think
didn't.
if I drew any creature, you're dead.
Yeah, probably.
But instead, I drew a land, and I am. I need 7 mana to buy and cast Giganta this turn, 3 to put it in my hand, and then 4 to cast it.
Yep.
Um,
And it doesn't have haste, does it?
well, it would if it has Riot.
Yeah,
That's the
okay, you're
+1
right.
on Domri. Chaos Bringer does.
Yeah, okay.
So why don't I just start by -3ing the Domri?
Okay, you get to look top 4 and pick 2 creatures.
Top 4, yep.
Lands.
Reveal the top. Look at the top 4. I can reveal up to 2 creatures.
Okay. Scary.
Okay, I'll reveal 2 creatures.
Lame.
I'll just go in a random order. And now let me think for a second here.
No thinking. Not allowed.
I could just level up Bard class fully by using the mana from Domri Anarch of Bolas. But I really want to just fight the Skyclave Apparition.
You leave that Skyclave alone.
With you at 8, how else can I... This is whenever this attacks, yeah. I'm not sure if I have more haste creatures. I guess if I find another Xenagos, then I can win by fighting the Skyclave Apparition. So actually, what I think I want to do is...
Just concede.
So either way, I in order to win the game by fighting the Skyclave, I end up needing to use all of my Planeswalkers.
Okay.
So if I make the most aggressive line here, which is to just play Gallia, fight Skyclave, make a Satyr, and attack for 6, that'll put Corey to 2. I'll also get to buy the Giganta. I could play Ovia. I could not play Ovia. Probably wouldn't play it just to play around a sweeper. And then I would have, because I'd also have the token from the Skyclave at that point. And then you have 4 cards?
I have 3 cards.
3. One of which is Yorion.
Yep.
You get to blink the chain. And then sack something to get another creature.
I'm looking right now what I got, and I got an idea of what I want to do. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think I still like this aggressive line. So
Seems good.
I'm going to play Gallia.
Okay.
I'm going to -2 the Domri, enters with a counter.
Okay.
Yeah, -2 the Domri and have Gallia fight Skyclave Apparition.
Okay.
That'll get me a 2/2 Illusion.
True.
Then I will make a Satyr token. And I guess this is actually an attack for 7, which is great because I guess it shuts off the Mana Confluence in case you ever wanted to use it, but you have fires.
Yeah, no, that is actually real.
But-
With the Yorion.
Yeah, let's get in for 7.
Down to 1.
2 to 1. Buy the Giganta. Play Stomping Ground tapped. I've used all 3 Planeswalkers. Pass the turn.
All right. Yeah, I was really relying on using Mana Confluence this turn. Dang it. Oh, wait.
Unsurprisingly, Corey has accidentally drawn a card he didn't realize was perfect.
Well, yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Okay, let's go with Charming Prince to gain 3 life.
2 to 4.
And then I will cast Yorion.
Not playing it with the fires.
I can, I only have 4 lands.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Blink
That'll
out
put you to
this.
3.
Blink out this. Yep, down to 3. I don't really have to blink out anything else. I can blink out fires, but it doesn't do anything for me. So I'll have these come back. this trigger goes on, I'm almost assuredly having to gain 3 life here. We'll gain 3 life and
6.
And a sack fires.
What are you chaining?
I'm sorry. Oh, chaining this.
Chain the yeah.
I think, yeah, unless I plan on blinking it again. Yeah, actually, I think I will chain the illusion just to keep it there.
Now you get a 5-mana enchantment.
Or a 5-mana creature.
Creature, yes.
Yep. I'm going to get Tolsmere. And I'm going to fight the Satyr.
So the wolf was going to die.
And I'm going to gain 3.
So you're at 9.
And then I already gained for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go to 9. I got a wolf.
No, the wolf died in the fight.
Oh, it's a 2/2, isn't it?
It's a 3/2.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll be fighting Gallia instead.
Okay.
And yep, that's it. Pass to you.
Pretty good turn.
Not bad, not bad. But I had to get rid of fires to do it. Went from 1 to 9. Gotta love that. But now I have to tap mana just normally and play spells normally. It's not cool. Not cool.
Two cards in hand.
2 cards.
So, when you did damage last turn, did you forget that Gallia is a Satyr Lord?
Oh, and it makes Satyr tokens. Yeah, that thing never comes up. You should have just been dead.
Oh.
I just had exactly lethal.
Yeah, you did. That's a Satyr?
Yeah. Oh, man, I just...
Oh. Lame. Well, you missed it. We better continue on. No, yeah, you literally just attacked for lethal,
Yeah,
so that's
I
game.
just had actual lethal because it pumps the tokens.
Dang it!
That's fantastic.
Man, after all that thought of
Yeah.
how I can stay in this game and then drawing Charming Prince so that I can unlock Yorion, and then next turn I had another Yorion to, like, really go off.
Oh, I was activating Bard class this turn to go off. And then I'm gonna use this Domri to do it, and then.
Well, we'll save those tricks for the next game. We're all gonna see it. We're gonna see it.
Yeah.
We're gonna see it.
I was going ham.
I think I was still gonna win.
I think I was casting half my deck.
Well, I was gonna cast, 3/4 of my deck next turn. What now?
And Ross wonders why he hasn't won a day of Versus Live in like 6 months.
Yeah, the boy can't count.
Because I missed a point of damage.
Yeah. Every point adds up, Ross. Every point adds up. But no, on a real note, both our decks fired on a very high cylinder right there, and yours was just better. I mean, you were on the play.
Yeah,
I think it did change if I was on the play because I would have been able to fires and
I think you would have had the time to deal with my Bard
class, exactly. Like, that was the whole thing, is I wanted to Skyclave the Bard class or Knight of Autumn the Bard class if given the option, but I just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
So I had to deal with the creature, otherwise it was going to get me.
Yeah, on the play, you probably do have the time, and you probably it happens before I get that turn with the Planeswalkers, because that was my turn 4.
Yeah.
Turn 2 Bard class, turn 3 level 1, play 2 creatures. You would have had turn 3 Fires, Incarnation, deal with the Bard class. And
no, because you can Incarnation on turn 3. Fires only has 3 lands on turn 3. So I did like trial that turn.
But your turn 4, but it was my turn 4 where I did that. So your turn 4 would have happened first.
Yep, and then your turn would have just been play 1 Planeswalker or something.
Yeah.
That looks a lot more calm.
Yeah, I would have drawn the 3rd land and played Domri, Anarch of Bolas.
Yeah.
I would have had 2 really big creatures attacking you.
That's true. I mean, either way, let's just stay on this matchup the entire day because these decks are sweet. All right, I'm going to go first. We'll try this again.
As long as I draw a Bard class every game.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep. It's slightly awkward because, of course, I'm always going to be missing some colors, but we're in.
The one thing I guess it does have that a little bit with Oath, but I've played a bit with Mox Amber before in different shells, and I love having my 1-drops be all the same color so that you get those double spell turns on turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
And here it's Ovia and Zergo.
Yeah.
But you do have Oath as well, so you can go turn 1, Ovia, Mox Amber, Oath.
Yeah.
This is a really nice start.
That is pretty sweet. Oh, ground.
It is solid.
Okay, I got a Stomping Ground. I'll pass to you.
I will play Timber Crown Pathway and Oath of Nissa.
Okay.
Okay.
Still one of my favorite cards.
I'll take Domri Anarchobolus.
Any Mox turns?
Nope.
Yay!
Mox doesn't get turned up by Oath anyway.
Oh,
Only
okay,
creatures and planeswalkers.
Oh, yep, fair enough. Okay, I have a Haven, and I'll pass to you.
If Mox got turned on by Oath and Nissa, you would have already seen a lot of it in this format.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna jam this Bard class and hope you don't have Incarnation.
Okay.
Need blue source with it too.
Ooh. No, I don't have it, but I did draw Binding the Old Gods.
So even better.
Yeah, way better. Pass to you. That was a nice one. Yeah, this draw is coming around here, Rob.
Interesting choices for me here.
Are they interesting?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have, I guess, 3 different options.
Options? That's madness.
How do I want to play this? It really is very dependent on what Corey's next turn is.
I just realized I just played that turn wrong anyways when I chained to the rocks the illusion instead of the satyr. I would have just had a wolf. You know, I was already dead, but that was silly. Or wait, no, Domri still pumps that. Never mind. I thought it was just satyrs. Yeah, forget what I'm babbling about.
2 from this stopping ground.
Oh, okay.
18. I think I will play Domri plus for a green and play another Oath.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I will select Rootbound Crag.
All right. You done?
Yep.
I will draw a magic card. I will put this to chapter 2. We need blue and white mana. Sure, we got a blue-white. Oh, I guess blue-white-green is not a thing. But I do think blue is more important. So, oh yeah, that's not a forest. I was like, oh yeah, Ragrom Triumph. Okay, we'll go with Ketri. All right, now we have Fires of Invention. I have a land and doesn't matter too much which one of these cantrips we followed up with, but I guess I'd rather get this on the battlefield. Then I'll play an Omen. Yeah, I think I can keep this, and I'll pass to you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right has been called this early in the show. That's when you know it's going to be a good day, Rob.
That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Played my Rootbound Crag. I can just keep jamming Planeswalkers. But the awkward thing is that the Bard class is not particularly good given my hand.
Get barded.
3 cards in hand. What are you going to do next turn? You could set up a Yorion turn, but it's not going to be great since the binding is going to go away.
I've decided I'm going to keep it for one more turn and just destroy this.
Got access to 5 mana.
Clock.
It's a tough turn.
You know what we should implement here for both of us, not just you? Just a hourglass, like a sand hourglass whenever we're taking too long. Rob, you in for it?
Yeah, you know, I was also going to suggest we just get like
essentially it's an arena rope ladder,
like
you know?
some set you win. Maybe the thing is you know, like Flavor Flav, like clock that Ross has to wear. That like every time he starts his turn, he has to turn it on, and then he has like, you know, a timer that just is going to go off at some point.
That's good, and it's also just connected to a shot collar, so then he gets like a warning, you know, when it's time to like speed up, and then the second one's just a little zap.
I mean, I wasn't going to go that far, but
is that too far?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I take it back.
I'm just going to keep trying to set up here. I'm going to play a Domri Chaos Springer.
Okay.
I'm going to -3.
Okay.
maybe we can just be the test case for chess clocks and Magic.
Yeah, I'm in. We are the epitome of organized play, so.
The top tier of competitive Magic.
Top tier, yeah. Oh, what do you know? Ross hitting 2.
Plus Domri, the other Domri for green, and play the Ovia.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, we're gonna have a nice one.
You know, since we call ourselves the top tier, you know, we got to get into the whole tier doesn't mean power. It's just how often it's played.
Yes, there we go. Okay, so that does crank out some pretty big creatures. There's a 2/2 currently. All right, we're going to start with Tolsmere. Fight that. Go to 23. Buy Snorian over here. Play Yorian. Blink out these 3.
Yep.
Then I'm going to go with black-green. Use the green. Oath. 1, 2, 3. Creature, land.
Planeswalker.
So these enchantments are not great, huh? I guess I'll pick this land. Not the best oath deck I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not going to lie. With that black mana, I will cast Lithoform Blight on your Craig. Draw.
So it's just a City of Brass now?
Yeah. City of Brass, but pains you to do
mana
that.
confluence, I guess.
Exactly. So, all right, then I'll have these come back.
You're going to gain another 3, but the token is legendary.
Yep. So
26.
26, and then I'm going to omen.
Again.
Bottom these. Draw. And pass to you.
Okay, now I get to do my thing.
Don't do your thing.
Another Rootbound Crag. I will play a Bard class and level it.
Okay.
I will plus this Domri.
Okay.
Take a point from the Blight, go to 17.
Okay.
Make 2 mana. Play a Burgee.
Okay.
It's going to enter with a counter from the Bard class, and I'm also going to have it enter with a counter from Riot.
Okay.
So it is now
No
a
haste.
6/5.
Gotcha.
Then I will play a Targnar.
Okay. You get one
Get a red mana.
Yep. Get a counter on it as well.
Yep. And now I'm in a semi-tough spot. Yeah? Yeah.
Level 2, yep. Those are kind of weird how they go to level 2 right away. I feel like it should be 1 then 2. Like it should be on no counters and then go to level 1, then go to level 2. It feels weird to me.
Yeah, but you start every D&D most D&D campaigns at level 1, so you know.
Okay, that's fair.
And now I think I want to just fight down the Yorian here.
My Sky Noodle.
Protect my Planeswalkers. So yeah, this will Domri Anarch will go back down to 3. Have the 6/5 Burgee.
Okay.
Fight Yorian, and I've got 2 blockers back, a couple Planeswalkers. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
All right. Need a good one. Not awful.
4 cards in hand. Definitely has some options.
So I start with Golos. The interaction with this is I can still only cast up to 2 spells, though, right? Yeah. So I'm going to get Golos.
Does have the mana to activate it, right? Yeah, black, green, white, red, blue, and 2.
Yep, I definitely do.
If you want to just look at the top 3 and cast one of them.
I may want to do that.
I would be pretty happy with that outcome for this turn.
Gonna put this land into play.
Good choice.
Thank you, thank you. And let's see. So I could just activate, see what I hit. Could be something really good. And if I don't hit anything good, I got this backup spell. Now I could attack with both and try to pressure one of these planeswalkers. It's not great. Yeah, I think we're just gonna activate Golos.
Okay,
See what we hit.
Top 3.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's what I didn't want to see. And I get to look at 2 of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this land. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Burgie's counters just got moved, so they're no longer in there. Definitely gonna play this for my second spell. Now the question is, do I want to attack with both of these to essentially trade this creature for one of them and then lose the other one? Is that worth it? Let's go with... Yeah, I think that is worth it. Let's attack this Domri.
Yeah, Domri certainly more valuable than Targnar, so I'm going to put Burgie in front of the token, Targnar in front of Tolsimir.
Okay. Then end step. Probably want to get one of my 3 drops. I could get one of my 5 drops, but I don't think those are particularly good right now.
I'm already looking at 2 of them.
Yeah, I know I have one left that I really like.
Probably have a Yori in there.
Something like that. Oh, I do have a Yorion. Yeah, that's a good point. But I don't think Yorion's very good, so let's sack the Wolf Willowhaven.
Yep.
I'm going to get either Skyclave or Night of Autumn, just depending on what I really want to get rid of. Burgie's scary, but Bard class is really scary. So I think it is Night of Autumn. Get rid of Bard class.
Yep, that's what I expected.
All right, and then I will pass to you.
You could also, I guess, sack the Lithoform Blade instead of the Haven.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I will do that. Sorry, I forgot about that. Thank you.
Easy thing to forget about.
Yep.
Okay, now I got to pay full price for everything, which is kind of...
It's just rude, really. Yeah.
It's kind of bullcrap, to be honest. Stuff doesn't even enter with counters on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that really is, hitting the namesake card of any deck is usually a good idea.
I was going to say it out loud. I didn't want to jinx myself, but then you just hit it anyway.
Yeah.
But when you activated Golos, I was like, anything but Enigmatic Incarnation.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I could have hit Night of Autumn. That would have been pretty good, too.
Yeah, the cards you're trying to tutor for with Incarnation.
Yes.
Okay. Biggest question for me here is if I want to cash in the big Domri and just draw some more cards, because I am going to generate quite a bit of mana here. But I could just keep the Domri around and use that mana to start setting up the Gigantha. The issue now is that without the Bard class, I don't really have a way to go way over the top, and Corey has his full engine online with Fires and Incarnation.
I'm going over the top.
And I haven't applied any pressure because I was setting up the Bard class.
Hey, I'm at 26, not bad.
So, how am I going to do this? This card's free. I've got 5 mana. I can
What you got? What you got?
I have everything.
Everything's been called.
All the
okay.
things.
Okay. Scary.
All of them.
God, you're so lucky. You always get all the things.
I think I want to keep the Domri around.
Okay.
So I'm going to plus it for a green.
Okay, I think you just subtract one, didn't you? Wasn't that 3 or you -3? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, but no, it should go up to a 4, right?
Yeah, I thought it was at
Yeah, it was a
3. Yeah.
That's why we made the attack.
Okay.
I did put -1.
Yeah.
So plus it for a green. Play an Ovia.
Okay.
I
You can give it a haste, which is cute, to activate it, or you can just put a counter on it.
think I'll just put a counter on it for now.
Okay.
I get a red mana.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's why. No, yeah. Forgot I had the red.
Okay.
Yeah, so get a red mana. And we're gonna give this haste.
Okay.
Use the red from Burgee to play Xenagos. Get another red.
Okay.
Then I can plus Xenagos for 2 more mana.
Okay.
And now activate the Ovia for X equals 5. Guess that's only a 2/2.
3/3, right? Oh no, yeah, it is
Yeah.
only a 2/2. Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very good. Okay, we're gonna have this enter with a counter. Get my red mana still.
Okay.
So now I have a red floating.
Why do you always have all these planeswalkers?
I'll buy Gigantha.
Okay.
Play this land tapped.
Okay.
And I think I want to deal with the Golos for now. So let's have Burgee fight Golos.
Okay.
And then I can make a Satyr
Okay.
and attack for 3. I don't want to attack with Burgee because then you can just trade Knight for it because it's a 5 toughness creature with 3 damage on it.
Yep.
So let's just get in for 3.
I'll take it. 23.
Yeah, to 23. Pass the turn.
Okay.
Now I've got a lot of different threats here that Corey has to try to answer.
Yep. So let's go with. I'm gonna play fires.
So we're sacking one of those to Incarnation, seems to be the plan. Want to probably get a Yorion.
I'm gonna play this. I'm not gonna search because I'm going to just cycle this anyways. Now, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 mana. I'm gonna sack this to get a 2/2 wolf, and then end step. I am going to sacrifice this. I'm going to get this Scarabian Genius, which threatens to be pretty good here.
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Are you like sure that's not that good, or?
I'm just like sure that's a card that exists.
Yeah, it does exist. You're right.
Unsurprisingly, I don't have Corey's deck list memorized.
You don't? Wow. That's rude. Okay. And then, I mean, I could fight Ovia right now with Tolsimir, but I don't care about that much. So I'm just going to pass to you.
Well, I drew best possible.
Oh my God. Bard class?
Mountain.
Oh, okay. Good. Excellent.
It's -3 Domri Chaosbringer.
Okay.
Only 1 creature this time.
Okay.
Some really good cards going to the bottom.
Excellent.
play Gallia.
Okay.
Plus Domri, other Domri for mana. Play Giganta.
Okay.
Plus this thing for 5 mana. Oh, I guess I got a mana from this.
Yep.
And then
one from
and then one from
Giganta.
Giganta. So I have a red in pool.
Okay, so you have 6 mana in pool?
Yep. 1 floating, activate Ovia.
Okay.
So this is a 5/5.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right, end of second main. I'm going to return Yorion. I'm going to blink out everything. This is a 4/4, so I'll just take it out of the sleeve so we represent that it... Oh, okay, perfect. So, these come back... The eternal ones.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so this is eternalized.
They were hiding.
I'm going to start by Oathing, then Omen, then Moon Bless Cleric, then Knight of Autumn.
Yep. Well, you got to choose the mode on Knight of Autumn.
Let's just gain some life. I don't really care about your oath, so...
Yeah.
27?
Yep.
All right, Oath of Nissa. We'll take this. Omen of the Sea. Let's bottom this, draw a card. Trigger this, search for an enchantment. And which one do we want? Got a lot of decent ones. Let's start with Chained to Thy Rocks. All right, so this goes on top, then all on top. All right, upkeep, lose 1. You go to 19. I'll scry this to the
I
top.
have myself going to 16.
Okay, yeah, I haven't been keeping track. Oh, yep.
There was a shocks in there on that stomping ground, and then I took
you're
one
right.
from the Lithoform Blight.
Okay, so I have a Mana Confluence. Let's go with Chain to Thy Rocks. We're going to take the 5/5. Now let's attack Yorion at Zendagos. Now let's go with return Tolsmere. Get a 3/3 wolf, gain 3, kill that.
You're at 30, so
30.
the wolf dies.
Yep, this is eternal. Yep, wolf dies. And I will end step. We'll sacrifice.
You can't set up the blink with the Yorion's Eternalized token. I was thinking just get the Charming Prince and...
Yeah. I can, on the other hand, I'll sack fire. I really don't want to sack fires. Let's sack Omen. Go pick up...
Skyclave.
Skyclave would be good. I think that's probably the pick. Yeah, let's take Skyclave and let's hit your Burgee. Stop that shenanigans. And I suppose that's it. Pass to you.
And I'm dead.
Yep. That was a wild game. This deck definitely gets carried away once you go ham. Same with yours, but
I decided to play a somewhat slower game because I didn't have a super explosive draw with the Bard class, the second one.
Yep.
You killed and the fact that you had the immediate answer to both Bard classes. Like I played one on turn 2, going for an explosive draw.
I think you got one turn out of it, but it just wasn't absolutely insane, right? Because you had some counters on something, but
yeah, but that was I went play activate in the same turn.
oh, that's true. That's
So
true. Yeah.
I never got to untap with a Bard class in the
Yeah, I can't deal with it at instant speed. So.
Yeah. So in both cases, I needed one extra turn to start really pulling ahead, and you just had to answer both times. And at that point, I tried to play a bit of a slower game, which the deck is pretty well set up to do with a bunch of Planeswalkers and Ovia. You have as a mana sink. But it's just not at the power level of what you're doing.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we both got some big brain decks that require a lot of thought. So we're only going to be able to play one more game in this match, even though I'd like to just play this all day. This match is sweet. But we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to bring you sideboarding here between these two decks. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our matchup between Gruul Legend Aggro and 5-color Incarnation Fires.
Love it.
On my side of things, the big choice here is just how many Grafdigger's Cages I want to bring in. There's a full 4 in the sideboard, and it does shut down Incarnation, which is an important part of Corey's deck, but that's all it does. And, you can just play a regular sort of Yorion fair game.
Doesn't shut down the Sky Noodle.
Yeah, I don't want to draw too many of them, so I decided to bring in 2. So I don't.
The coward's choice, really.
Yeah.
Just 2 and 2.
2 will be fine. And then a couple of the singleton legends in the sideboard that seem very good in this matchup. Klothys and Toski both just very good going along.
Well, you can't bring in indestructible things. I'm bringing in Wraths that don't kill those. Oh, okay. All right.
Don't worry. You've got like 4 Skyclave apparitions, right?
I got 4 of them, yeah.
Bringing out some of the things that are sort of trimming some of the legends that appear in high numbers so that I can draw the most unique number of legends possible. That's Gallia and Burgi. And then also cutting the singleton legends in the main deck that I just think are the weakest ones. And that is Rishkar and Arlen Kord. Rishkar is an okay card, but with 2 generic, and the mana cost is a 3-drop, but not very good with Bard class, whereas Klothys has the full red-green discount. And then Arlen Kord is a card that never even saw play in Standard. Honestly, like if you just made this swap and had these 2 in the main, I would like the deck more.
Yeah, I think that would be good as well. That is probably the best Klothys deck I've ever seen. You have so many actual mana symbols because that's how the deck's designed.
There should be like 3 Klothys in this deck.
Let's not get carried away. I would say 2 though.
Yeah.
Okay, so from my end, getting rid basically this whole deck just sideboards 1-ofs out that are not applicable in a certain matchup. So Rest in Peace is awful. Elite Spellbinder is bad. You basically have no instants and sorceries.
I literally don't have any.
So pretty easy sideboarding here, bringing in a Kalitas and 2 Supreme Verdicts if you absolutely go ham. Being able to have a couple Wraths is pretty ideal. So.
These decks, for whom?
For me. These decks are awesome, though. I am a fan. And we got plenty of more fun decks coming out for our next 2 rounds. But these are going to be the decks that did well in these last, this showcase challenges. We wanted to start with a fun one and then end with our last 2 of decks that are actually making a huge impact in the format to give you a little bit of both sides of the world with Pioneer right now and see, you can play a lot of fun decks that are still competitive, or you can just, play the spike decks that were really good, maybe in Standard, like Jund Citadel and stuff like that have ported over to Pioneer pretty well.
Yeah, there's definitely room for both in the Pioneer metagame right now, so that's a sign of a healthy and fun format.
Super fun. I've still been playing Mono Green because it's my baby. Mono Green with Karn, Vivian, Nissa. Oh, I love it. Nothing like a good old Llanowar into Burning Tree, Nykthos, add some mana. Oof.
Have they fully converted over to Llanowar Visionary instead of Jade Light Ranger?
Yes, Jade Light gone. They've actually ported over to Vorinclex instead of Karn, the Great Crater package. I went back. I don't even know if it's better or worse, but Karn's just too much fun. So
yeah.
All right, Ross, last game of round 1. You better start it with a mulligan.
Well, I was very excited to see this Grafdigger's Cage as the first card, so of course it's a 0-lander. It started with Grafdigger's Cage via Oath. I'm like, this is definitely going to be a keep. This is
going to be a gasser. Okay, well, I'm going to keep my hand. That's pretty good.
I should have known.
You should have known. You fool. Thinking you were just going to keep a hand on the play when you're advantaged? Absolutely not. Get that hand out of there. Rob, you got any questions from our lovely audience? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? How's their vibe?
Blind Attorney wants to know if you think there's going to be a deck in Pioneer that tries to assemble Vecna.
That tries to assemble what?
Vecna.
Vecna? What's that again?
Vecna. Eye of Vecna, Hand of Vecna, Book of
Oh,
Vecna,
yeah. No. They're not doing it in Standard, so leave the colored mana symbol, colored mana symbol, colored mana symbol to Book of the Exalted alone. I think that's the card that's going to make it from the D&D set, because you know what we get? Mutable. Meet a ball with the mono white decks. I was gonna play that against Ross here, and he's like, "I'm 0% to beat that deck ever, so let's not do that." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're probably right." Oh yeah, yes. I can sense your woes from that hand. Come on, it's a 2-lander, but if you get that 3rd land, man, it's really good.
It's a 1-lander.
All right, let's get those 4 chants here, chat. Start our morning off right. I know that's how I like to start my day. I wake up, I stretch, I brush my teeth, take a shower, and then I just chant for Ross to mulligan to 4, all the time.
Who brushes their teeth before they take a shower?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
I just do all that after I get out of the shower.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that morning breath grime. I get that first thing I do, brush my teeth, get it out of there. What about you, Rob?
I like to eat breakfast first.
You eat breakfast and then brush your teeth?
Yeah, because otherwise, breakfast tastes weird.
That's fair. I guess,
And then also you're like just dirtying your teeth again.
That's true. I like the little minty.
I was gonna say if I just revolutionized
that I get with my
eggs,
eggs,
If you were about to say that you like the taste of toothpaste and orange juice, I was gonna leave the show.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's I don't know if we can be friends anymore if that's true, Corey.
Oh man. How's that hand?
It's a hand.
Okay. Let's battle.
I'll play a mountain.
Okay.
You're up.
Ooh. Yeah, that was not a bad one. I'll play this and I'll pass.
I've got a bard class.
You are bard annoying. All right, I have a Wolfwillow Haven and I'll pass to you. How much are you going ham?
Not at all. I'll play Ronus.
Okay.
You're up.
Oh, Ronus. Okay, well,
I guess this does enter with a counter on it.
Yep, you are right. Ronus is quite good. All right, what do I want to do? All right, I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going to play this land and then binding that, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. I'll play Mox Amber.
Okay.
Buy Gigantha. Play Cage.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I will draw. I can still search for my land, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Creatures can't. Just creatures.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that was probably a pretty disgusting draw on my part then. All right. Let's start with this. I want to get red. Sure. I have one of each basic in here, right, Rob?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. We are going to get a pathway. Got a Knight of Autumn the Mox. And pass to you. Try to keep you off Giganth. Gigantharoo.
Play a Bard class.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
End step Omen. 1, 2, 4. Not bad. I'll keep this top card. Draw a magical card. A 1-tap. A draw. A death touch. Let's go with a Fires of Invention. Let's buy Yorion and play it. Blink this and this. What do I want to kill? The Bard class or the Cage? Yeah, let's get Bard class out of here, and then we'll scry with Omen. Those are bad. Oh, draw, and pass to you. Well, that was worst possible.
Forest Toski.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Okay,
Got 5 in hand.
I do, yep. I know about the old Gigante. All right, well. You can give it +2, so that's still pretty good for me. Let's start with this. Nylea's Presence. That was not a good magic card. Let's attack for 4.
I'm at 16.
Play Kalidas. And I'll play a land and pass to you. I'm going to crack this while you do your thing. Doesn't really matter. Let's go with red.
Attack with Toski.
Block. Gain 3.
3. Play Gallia.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
You're dancing, so I'm at 23. All right, end step. Let's sack this to scry 2. All right, not the best, not the worst. Untap, draw. Attack.
I'm at 12.
Okay, let's play an Archon. Let's play a portable hole here.
Unsurprisingly, in the game I drew Grafdigger's Cage, Corey didn't draw Incarnation and instead drew all of the best one-ofs in his deck.
That's why I put him in there. All right, then I'll make a wolf. And I'll pass to you while you do your thing. I'm going to sacrifice this. I suppose I should leave black mana open.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. Come on. When you attack, I only get to gain 6 life each turn. And Toski, a little backfire there. Yeah, you just mulliganed, and my draw was sweet. Yeah,
if I'd had the second Mox Amber that I put on the bottom, then I'd be able to cast the Giganta earlier.
Yeah.
I also would have had a third Bard class, and maybe I could have gotten something going.
Yeah. I think you're still in trouble with that, but I do agree you have a much better chance. Giganta
I
will
also would have
scare you
gotten
there
the
for a
Toski
second.
down like 3 turns earlier. Because I sat there with 3 lands in play, not drawing a land forever.
Yeah.
So
Shoulda,
there was a lot of
woulda.
things that would have happened if I got to play with 7 cards.
But still, I think this is the second time we played this deck on Versus, and it's just, I think I remember last time you were playing the most medium Abzan deck I've ever seen in my entire life, so I was just going ham.
Yeah.
That was just a great matchup for me, and we didn't really know the power of this deck. But we saw the power the last time, and now we still just saw the absolute resiliency. You know, these toolbox birthing pod style decks have always kind of overperformed for me, just because you just have something for, you just have an answer for each situation most of the time in your main deck. And I think the addition that really excites me about this deck from the new set is Moonblessed Cleric. This is a perfect curve into your 4-drops. Putting fires on top, putting Incarnation. So I think the odds of you casting fires on turn 4 in this deck have greatly improved. And that's really all that matters, you know? And I made the one executive decision, the one choice change from this deck, and that was putting a 4th fires in the deck. And after playing, because I'm just like, this is a fires deck. Play 4 fires. But after playing it and realizing I can probably go back down to 3 because you play 7 of them, essentially, you know, but...
Yeah, and on the Gruul side, I think I would have had a much better shot in this matchup if I just had any sort of disenchant effect.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of the way the deck is structured, it's all creatures and bard class in the main. So you have a lot of extra space in the sideboard that's used for removal, so that you can bring it in against creature decks. And then Pioneer actually has a good amount of linear decks where they have these Alpine Moons and Grafdigger's Cages. And so you just did the casualty in the sideboard was disenchant effects.
Yeah.
You would want in a matchup like this, which obviously doesn't come up that often.
Yeah.
But of course comes up for me in the one match I play.
Of course, yes, because woe is you, But also I want to say, like, these Grafdigger's Cages just didn't look good after, I drew drawing the creatures to destroy it, that was lucky. But I just have 4 bindings. Binding takes care of it pretty easily. So they're not the catch-all be-all against this deck, and it only shuts down 1 card. So, I could have seen a world where you just bring in 1, where you bring in none, where you bring in all 4. I'm really not sure. I could see all of it, but they weren't insane that game at least.
I would have much rather had any sort of instant speed disenchant effect to be able to answer cards like that and answer fires.
Yeah.
Then you can tag both. And you end up looking a lot better in that regard. So.
Yeah, and hitting Incarnation just before I get to end step, that's huge. I'd feel real bad about that.
I doubt there's a legendary creature that ETBs to destroy enchantments or artifacts. That's usually something that's on like a random uncommon, like Reclamation Sage. But if there were, that would be ideal.
Yeah. The most I can think of is Foundation Breaker, but that's in Modern, so there's got to be something that we're forgetting about. Chat, remind us, let us know what would be sweet in that deck, and we'll think about it for next time. But that's going to do it for our first round, everyone. Next round, I'm going to be playing one of my favorite decks and one of the most popular decks, thanks to mainly Tiago Saporito, Mono Black Aggro. This was a deck by Canister, who made the top 8 of this Pioneer Challenge. Love some Canister decks as well. So.
It's the cockroach of Pioneer. It never dies.
Yeah, never dies. Never dies. Always comes back.
And I'm going to be playing a somewhat recent newcomer to Pioneer, but one of the more popular and successful decks, and that is the other end of the spectrum. This is Dimir Control.
Ooh, it sounds good. I haven't seen you play a control deck too often. A little dig through time action. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Versus Live. My name is Corey Baumeister.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And we got Rob in the booth. Say what's up, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to take at Star City Games, and he will get his favorite ones sent over to us.
Don't forget those NBA free agents.
You can forget those, actually. Yeah, you can completely forget those. That's not needed. This is actually Magic the Gathering show, so we don't need, we don't.
According to Chad, the NBA doesn't exist, so we'll go with that.
Yeah, Chad.
Our
Chad
boss
knows.
is Cedric Phillips. The NBA exists.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we're probably closer to a basketball talk show than we are, to a Magic show. That's true.
If we wanted to blend the two, I bet we'd have some support.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. So we're going to be playing a little Pioneer today, everyone. Rechecking into the format. We played our little goofy match to start, and it was absurd. We did some things, but I say goofy as in, most of the time we play like wacky modern decks, and they're just realistically bad, But these are just kind of insane, but they are competitive. I wouldn't say either of those decks were tier 1 because they're very straightforward. And I think I've been preaching this, you as well, that decks need to be dynamic in 2021 Magic, really. And they just do the one thing. So they're kind of easy to manipulate post boards for certain decks. The rest of these 4 decks that we're playing have really a lot of different game to them, I mean, you're a control deck. Obviously, that is kind of one-sided, but you have a lot of things that are different within the control deck. Gear Hulk, tough to play against.
Yeah, Shark
Dig
Typhoon.
Through Time, Shark Typhoon.
If you try to play a slow game against me, I can be the aggressor.
Exactly. So all these decks kind of are tier 1, and they've been having success in the Pioneer Showcase Challenge, the big kind of Mox-like tournament that was last weekend, as well as success in the Pioneer Challenges. So I'm going to be playing Mono Black. This deck is doing pretty well in Historic, and you just get to add Mutavault. You get to add Mutavault. You don't have to play the Snow mana base, so you get to play the Black Hive as well. And that card is awesome. Picking away some graveyard stuff.
They were playing both colorless creature lands before the AFR, so that's a change. Which
that is
kind of cool, and they're still playing some castles, I assume.
Yep, still got castle. Now we got Urborg as well. So the mana base is the big change. Maybe that's what just Canister has been doing, and it's still Snow basically everywhere else. Canister is usually an innovator, so I wouldn't be too shocked if this was just a change by him. But like I said, we haven't been diving in too deep. So.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Let you keep the number of black sources high, which you like, because this deck can go triple 1-drop pretty easily, so you often want to have at least 2 black sources in your opening hand.
Yeah.
Hive isn't that much more expensive than Faceless Haven, and then the ability to get those extra utility lands into your deck in high numbers makes a lot of sense. So now, that's a hallmark of this deck. It's a very low to the ground aggressive deck. The curve ends at 4.
Yep.
So normally you think that deck is going to peter out as you get into the mid and late game, but with all of the recursive threats and all the creature lands and utility lands, you have so much to use your mana on as the game goes long that you really don't run out of steam.
Yeah.
I remember playing it back in the days of Smuggler's Copter, and normally you think of those looting effects where you're discarding excess lands, and I was just pitching creatures every single time, make my land drops, returning the creatures to my graveyard, and 5 turns in, I didn't put a ton of pressure on my opponent, but I was laughably far ahead on resources.
Just what a happier time when Smuggler's Copter was in every format, right? Okay, maybe that's a very inaccurate statement, but happier for us. We were big Smugs fans.
I still own a set. I'm a big fan. I paid $60 for them, and they're not worth anything close to that. But
get ragged. All right, what are you playing? Dimir Control, right?
A little Dimir Control. Pretty straightforward. Counter spells, removal spells. The end game is Torrential Gear Hulk with Dig Through Time, which is a great combo, as well as Shark Typhoon. So.
Okay.
We'll make some adjustments after board, bring some more removal, probably cut down on the counter spells in this aggressive matchup.
Yeah, makes sense.
But for now, it's just going to be about. It's going to be an interesting dynamic where I'm going to have to choose between protecting my life total and using my removal spells and maybe giving you some value.
Yep.
Or taking some damage from your early recursive threat so I can get more value out of my removal spells.
Yep.
And that'll just sort of depend on the texture of the game and how my draw shapes up.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yep. Basically, your template is going to be kill creature, counter something, dig. Kill creature, counter something, dig, until I am dead. But that plan doesn't work as well when I get to keep recurring stuff. And for me, it's going to be that fine dance of, is this the turn to pressure out one more threat? Am I worried of a sweeper? Or do I want to attack with creature lands? And that's kind of the dance. And just don't draw Fatal Push. Don't draw Fatal Push. So we'll see. All right, I'm guessing you want to go first?
Yes, I will be on the play.
Good call.
And I will keep my hand.
Yeah, my hand is reasonable. I'll keep as well.
I will lead on a tapped Watery Grave.
Okay. Oh, I'm so lucky I have a 1-drop. Let's go with this one. Pass to you. Half of them enter tapped, half of them don't. None of them can block. Yeah, what is this? I'm playing the Mutavault deck, and you're playing the big, powerful spell deck.
I will cycle a Censor.
Okay. Powerful.
Sometimes you just got to throw chat for a loop,
Yeah, exactly.
Play a Murkwater Pathway and pass the turn.
Bang. Draw step. Medium. Attack step.
18.
18 for you. Then I'm going to play a Dread Wanderer, and Mutavault comes to the battlefield. Pass to you.
I cycled main phase exactly to try to draw this card a turn earlier.
Yes.
So I was, of course, the next card down.
So you got a Fatal Push, huh?
No. I just have a Cry the Carnarium.
Wow, rude.
Deal with both of them.
Rude.
Well, pass the turn.
That was so rude.
I prefer to think of it as Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Don't ever say that ever again. Well, I drew not that great of a play, but I think it's better than just attacking with Mutavault. Murderous Rider. Pass to you. Who plays main deck Cries?
I do.
That's not cool.
Okay. I'm going to play a Fetid Pools.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay. That's a magic card, I guess.
It was the Fetid Pools I was trying to cycle into.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So let's go with... Animate Mutavault.
Sure.
Attacks.
Three in hand?
4.
Okay, before damage, I'm going to field the attacking Mutavault.
Okay. Swamp for me, believe it or not.
I will also be getting a swamp, because then I have a Fatal Push for this Murderous Rider.
It's pretty good.
Don't want to
Pretty
get
good.
spawned here, which I sort of think what Core was trying to punish me with.
All right, I'll play a Scrounger.
Scrounger is fine.
Pass to you.
You have 4 in hand?
3. 3. Now we're going to be in dig territory, so the game kind of shifts now. Normally I kind of play coy when you don't have a big spell like that to cast, but now it might switch up a little bit.
I'm going to Thoughtseize you.
That's incredibly good. I have a Rankle and nothing.
Yeah, let's take the Rankle, I guess.
You go
I'll
to 16, yep.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Let's go with Animation of Mutavault.
Yep.
Attack.
Fatal Push the Mutavault.
Okay.
Always important to get those off the battlefield. I go to 13.
Okay. I had a Knight. That's why I wanted to attack with Mutavault to try to get a counter.
I'm going to Sinister Sabotage the Knight.
Okay.
Don't have another answer to it.
Okay. And then it's going to be your turn.
Interesting surveil there. So I could just hardcast Shark Typhoon next turn.
Oh, God.
And then just hope the top of my library is kind.
Yeah.
Or I can put this in the graveyard, trade this for the Fatal Push, or
Yeah. I like that you don't have Dig, at least.
yeah, I don't have Dig. So this is my decision, and you don't really have much play into it. I as much as I like the idea of hardcasting Shark Typhoon,
chat likes it more. I guarantee it. Chat, let's get some hard casts in chat, okay?
it's very awkward against the Fatal Push in hand too, because if you just draw a creature and I draw a land for a turn,
Yeah.
I'm suddenly really far behind. So I think I got to bin this.
Yeah, you're gonna top deck Dig anyways.
Well, I top decked a land.
Okay. Beautiful. You play those too? How rude.
So
Hard cast. Hard cast. Hard cast.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna force the Fatal Push.
Hard pass. Hard pass. All right. Declare.
Yeah, make a 4/4 shark.
Yeah, I'll push it.
I'll take 3. I'm at
Yeah.
10.
And I'll play this and I'll pass to you.
Weird how I drew Dig through time.
Oh my God, you're such a jerk.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Start with Dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Oh, I hate Dig Through Time. Such an unbelievably strong Magic card. And honestly, this is the only real Dig Through Time deck, which is crazy because I think Dig Through Time is one of the most powerful cards in the format. But it's just not, Control just isn't that great right now. The combo decks get around Control pretty easily. It's definitely a tier 1 deck, but it's not, when Control is really good, it's the best deck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just not that great. And I think we're at the not so great phase of the metagame right now.
I think I got a pretty clear 2 to take here.
What are they?
Well, you're going to be seeing this one because it's a Field of Ruin.
Okay.
And I think I just want to field now.
No.
Don't want you to draw cards with the castle. So, yeah, let's deal with that.
Jerk.
I'm at 10. I'll get an island, of course.
Okay.
And I am going to play a Jace Vryn's Prodigy.
Okay.
So I really just no Rankle, please.
Yeah, Rankle, you done?
Yep. One bad draw step, and we're.
I don't know. You had a
home
dig.
free
I think
here.
it's fair for me to get one.
It took me 2 draws to get mine, though.
That's fair. That's fair.
Really 3.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just put that there. What should I do now? All right, you don't have anything great in the graveyard that you can bring black, right?
Bring black.
Whoa. You can't just add cards to your graveyard, dude. Judge? Judge?
Say, I'll allow it, Rob.
All out, Rob.
Oh,
All right, I'll attack.
I'll go to 5.
Pass to you. Say, Ross is a jerk, Rob.
Loot
Ross
Jace.
is a jerk, Rob.
Thanks, dude.
I'll discard Thoughtseize, transform.
Okay.
I will -3 on Cry the Carnarium and cast it.
Cry me a river.
And then I will pass the turn. This is exiled.
Scrounge.
Yep.
Pass.
On your end step, I will cycle Shark Typhoon for 2.
Okay. You having fun over there?
Oh, I'm having loads of fun. Got a land here. Plus, make that a 1/2.
Okay.
Then I will play a Liliana, the Last Hope. I will plus make that an 0/1.
I have a plant scrounger.
I'm going to be leaving up this shark just in case you draw a Rankle. So,
Okay.
but I can get in with this Mutavault.
Okay.
You go to 18.
18.
Pass the turn.
I'll attack Jace.
It's a 0/1.
I'm aware.
So if I block, then Corey can bring it back end step, and I don't get to shrink it, so no blocks.
Oh, we almost got him. Okay, what can I possibly do? Liliana is not that big of a deal. You get to, I guess, bring back Gearhulk if you go, but it's really just a tick up ultimate win the game kind of thing. And Jace can just bring back Dig Through Time.
That's my plan.
I don't like that.
I'm like a Bond villain.
All right, we'll kill that.
I'll negate that.
You are such a jerk! Go. You are a Bond villain.
You mean in the fact that he never wins?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
-3 Jason, Dig Through Time.
Okay.
Cast Shark Typhoon. Cast Dig Through Time. Make an 8/8.
I hope you feel good about yourself.
Oh, I feel excellent. Top 7.
Yeah. Okay, pretty good. I still think I have 0 shot to win, but still. Like, you can even get back Jace. God, that's disgusting.
I guess I will take the Fabled Passage to keep cards in my graveyard.
Yeah.
And I will.
I think
play
Dig
it.
is gone then, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Cheer.
Plus Liliana on the Scrounger.
Okay.
So that is now a 1/1. And
Be afraid.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Hiya. Kill that. Attack Liliana.
Think I'm pretty happy to just trade Shark for Mutavault and let Liliana go to 4.
Boom. Past you.
That's an okay one, I guess. Activate Mutavault and attack for 2.
16.
Actually, yeah. Plus Liliana on Scrounger
Okay.
and pass the turn.
Attack you.
I'll go to 4.
Scrounger. Pass. I like that. If I win this game, this would be unbelievable. I just sense a rankle. Ranky poo.
-2 Lily.
Okay. No, you're all. Okay.
Turn Jace.
Okay.
Play Field of Ruin.
Okay.
Play Jace.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
You're at 4, eh?
Yep.
Attack you with bolt.
Before blocks,
Okay.
I'll push one, get a shark, and I'll chump the other with the shark.
Pass.
On your end step, let's pop this Fable Passage.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I lied. I'm just going to play this. There's no point in bluffing. In case I draw another land and maybe have to return a bunch of times.
I'm at 4, which is Rankle range.
Yep.
So there's, if I was at 5, I probably wouldn't draw a card here, but because I'm at 4, let's go for it.
You're down to 3. Yeah, and any spell for you is just outrageous. But now you're in Scrounger range.
Let's loot with Jace.
Okay.
Discard Urborg, transform.
Okay.
Plus on Scrounger, plus Lily on Scrounger.
Yep, I have a plant Scrounger.
Yeah.
We don't have our plants to... Okay, there we go.
Plain Island.
He's been goatified.
Activate Mutavault and attack.
I don't like that you're getting in there. 14.
14. Pass the turn.
Scrounge.
Yep.
Untap. Declare attacks.
Sure.
You. Oh. Okay. Sounds good.
I will target Fatal Push.
Okay.
And let's block the small one, push the big one, get a 1/1.
Okay. Past you.
Don't think there's a way for you to deal 2 to me, right? So
Maybe.
yeah, I'll go to 2.
Okay.
That one's not very good.
This game is closer than I thought it would be once you resolve Shark Dig Through time.
Yeah. Okay. There's nothing for me to minus Lilion. There's no way I'm ever going to ultimate it. So I think I just want to minus to maybe hit something to cast a Jace, like a Dig Through time.
Oh, sure. Or you can hit a Gerhulk.
Cling is actually pretty cool.
Ugh. I don't like that.
How many? You've got
2 creatures. 2 creatures, 2 Scroungers.
Okay. Got another Fable Passage. I'll crack that.
Okay.
Hopefully have another basic. I do. Exactly 1.
Okay.
Any more Fable Passages to draw? No.
Excellent,
This is
excellent.
4, 8, I have 13 lands, including the Mutavault. So if I activate Mutavault, I'll have 11 lands. If I play Cling, I'll have 7 lands and 1 card in graveyard, which is exactly enough to still play Dig.
Okay. You have a dig?
Well, I'm hoping to draw into one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't do that.
So it just means I can fully attack.
I don't like that.
So we can... Oh, but I want to field the Hive too.
Yeah, the Hive is quite good.
But I can't field plus, or I can field plus Cling plus Dig, because even though I won't get a basic off the field will then be in the graveyard. So we got to hold back the Mutavault and just get in for 5. We want to leave back the Flyer.
I'm at 11.
You're at 9. I do at 14.
Okay, I believe you.
There must have been a Mutavault attack that you missed.
Yep. Is that what you had, Rob? Yeah.
And this is when it attacks, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So then I'll plus the Jace.
Okay.
And does this... Hold on. So what does this leave? Maybe I can't attack with this because you have the two... Because you have both Scroungers.
That I do.
I guess I can effectively use Cling to deal with a Scrounger for a turn, too.
Yep.
By targeting the one you activate first.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to see that.
That will then let me... Yeah, and I can still have the Mutavault up. So yeah, I definitely want to get in. Put you at 9, and then that plus pass the turn.
End step, I'm going to activate this one, exiling this.
Yeah, I think this is a better use of my resources. Yeah, so let's Cling.
Targeting the one I'm activating?
Yes.
Okay, in response, I'll bring this, exiling this.
Yeah, so I still get a 1/1.
Yeah, but no life for you.
Yeah.
Done?
Why don't you just activate the one I targeted, exiling the Rankle? It's the same. I still don't gain life, and then you leave a Scrounger.
Yeah, good call, good call.
Not a Rankle in play, though.
Yeah, can I put a Rankle in play instead? And then you're done?
Yes.
I would like to activate.
Activate is fine. Before you declare attacks, I'll field it.
Okay.
You get a Swamp.
You can get a land too.
Don't have one. Any attacks?
Yeah. Why not? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I have to attack. Attack you.
I'll chump with a Shark.
Okay. Then I'll play a Mutavault and I'll pass to you.
The 4th Mutavault, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I am 2, 3, 4. It's a little awkward. So, no, it's fine. I'm gonna -2 Liliana.
Okay.
Did not hit any creatures, but it did hit a Behold the Multiverse, which is pretty cool.
It is pretty good.
So, yeah, let's go to 5.
Okay.
Cast Behold the Multiverse. Get a 4/4 Shark.
Yep.
Scry 2.
Behold.
That one at the bottom. This one that walks up the game in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got Dig, Drown, Extinction Events.
That'll do it. All right, well, it was closer than I thought from when you came to the Shark, but, you know, that's the mono black MO is just, it never dies, you know?
Yeah.
You get to keep fighting, keep grinding, and hope it's enough. But
And I do think your odds of winning the game were low. It just took a while for me to, you know.
I think I had one draw step there to get a Rankle and win, which is all I could ask for with that kind of start. So
yeah, the turn 3 cry was
yeah, a little good. It made me cry. So we are a little low on time.
My goal on every show.
We are a little low on time, so we're going to head straight to sideboarding here and bring you what we're going to bring in. I know I want to take out some fatal pushes against really only having them be, you know, good targets when you make giant sharks after you've hardcasted. I'm probably losing that game anyways, so we're going to get those out, and we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with sideboarding. All right, everybody, welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding between Mono Black Aggro and Dimir Control. On my end, really want to get out fatal pushes, also taking on another Heartless Act. We're leaving in 6 pieces of removal, and I'm kind of glad you're bringing in some creatures, because that's a lot of removal against only Gearhulks and Sharks. But I do have to deal with these creatures, and that's how you win. You know, Dig Through Time is actually the way you win, but the creatures do cross the finish line for the win, so got to deal with them, especially Kalitas. That card can just rip me to shreds. Bringing in Go Blank, it's going to be excellent against Dig Through Time, and just Mind Rot, pretty dang good against control decks. Harvester, pretty awesome against... Oh, sorry, no changing. Harvester, pretty good against Wrath effects, being able to put out a creature that doesn't die to Extinction Event or something like that, and then also puts you in a bit of a pinch since it doesn't die to Fatal Push. It's actually a pretty tough card for you to kill.
Yeah.
Not really for this matchup. It is more of an aggro card, but it does serve its purpose. And then one Soul Guide Lantern, pick off a Cling or something, and then can just be a response to a Gearhulk or preemptively sack to deal with Dig.
Yep. And then on my side, we've got some extra removal in another Cry and a Legion's End. The Kalidases are great in this matchup. I'm going to bring in the second Cling to Dust. It's a source of card advantage. Can deal with the pesky recursive threats, gain a little bit of life.
Okay.
Just a versatile card and pretty low cost. Thoughtseize and Negate are the clear worst cards in my main deck, so I definitely wanted to get them out. And then from there, I was initially landing on Censor because I wanted to leave in a couple hard counters, but I do have Drown in the lock as well.
Okay.
So I have 2 Drowns and 1 Sinister Sabotage now still because there's 2 in the main.
Okay.
I think that's plenty in terms of hard counters to be finding with my Dig to sort of lock up my position once I'm ahead.
Yeah, counterspells aren't very good against me.
Yeah, the only other question is, do I want Collective Brutality? And I've landed on no. I like Sorcery Speed, doesn't kill any of the big threats.
Yeah.
It's usually just trading for a recursive threat at a very inopportune time.
I just don't think that card's very good anymore. I think Magic has passed it. You know, like it used to just be so good against burn, and it probably still is. But not that there's a lot of burns. I know there's still the Boros Luris deck that I think Cedric qualified for one of these set championships with in Pioneer. I don't know if that's really still a deck, but definitely powerful.
You also don't see it, especially in Modern, where Brutality was a premier sideboard card. You don't. All the company decks used to have company and another spell, whether it was like Path to interact or Court of Calling,
or Jamoka's Command,
anything like that. Now they're really just only collected company.
Yeah.
So it's just so much harder to get that value out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I had it in my sideboard of Dredge very early in the Dredge days. I played against a Coco deck, and I was on the play, and I went like turn 1 Faithless Looting. They had turn 1 Noble Hierarch. I'm like, okay, kill that, discard 2 cards, drain you for 2, like put my Dredgers back, take your best card, like take your path or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'd just much rather just kill them by turn 4 with Dredge. I feel like that's the MO.
They were definitely dead on turn 4.
Okay.
I flashback the looting on 3, and then Loam conflagrated on 4.
Yes, love it.
It was brutal.
Oh, the Dredge days. Was it brutal or was it brutality?
It was both.
Okay, perfect.
Brutality
All right.
first, though.
So I'm going to keep my hand a nice little curvaroo here.
Curvaroo?
A curvaroo. It's like a kangaroo, but a little more curvy.
Kangaroos are pretty curvy. They got the long tail.
It's more. Yep.
Yeah. I am going to mulligan this incredibly clunky hand of 4, 5, and 6 drops and a Drown in the lock that's probably not doing a whole lot early.
Wow, you fish. You fish. All right, Rob, what do you think? We got some lovely words from our lovely chat.
Not really.
Do we have some unlovely words?
Yeah, do we have some
Yeah.
Do we have some mean words? Maybe we don't have mean words, but do we just got other words that aren't lovely?
Yeah, SPS wants to know, Ross, if you drew Extinction Event, why didn't you just make a 4/4 with the Shark Typhoon out in that last game?
Didn't need to. Corey could have drawn creatures I wanted to exile.
It was a still had all these, you know, still had all these moments. Yeah, no, SPS way to keep his plays unlocked because he screws up a lot. So
it was unnecessary.
Yeah, whatever.
This is a better hand. It is still not great.
Good. I want to run you over this game, have time for game 3, and just lock up the marbles right now and just, play round 3 with, a little pep in my step.
A little glide in your stride.
Yeah. No.
Jesus, this is not a good hand. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
And I guess that goes...
I have a 2/1, believe it or not.
I will play a tapped Watery Grave.
Okay. Beatdowns.
18.
Mutavault. Scrounger. Go.
I will play a Swamp and pass.
Okay. We're going to untap. We're going to draw. I'm going to start with a Snotsies to your face. I'm going to go to 18. Your hand is not great, but I guess this would kill Mutavault, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, let's still just take Drown.
Yep.
And I'm going to play this. And yeah, let's get aggressive. Bang.
At 11.
Your turn.
End step, I will cycle Shark Typhoon for 0.
Value.
Gotta find something good.
Yeah. Was it good?
Nope.
I think I know what card you want. Rhymes with Schmai of the Merriam.
I'll play Clearwater Pathway and pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. I will contemplate my options. Mutavault's coming in.
Yep.
Bang.
I'm going to cycle Shark Typhoon for 1.
Not bad. Not bad. So this is threatening to trade with my Dread Wanderer. You can definitely draw your card. I am actually going to Heartless Act this because I want to be able to present lethal next turn so you can't dig.
Brings me to 4.
Yep. Pass to you.
Well, there's got to be another removal spell in there. There's no way Corey would make that play.
Oh, is that a Kalitas?
Let me Kalitas.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, forgot about that. That thing has lifelink too, huh? Oh, my God, Corey. Get your head in the game. Rob, I'm not playing great. Not playing great, man.
So I'll play Fable Passage and pass the turn.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I'm going to play this now to prevent Fatal Push plus Dig. I guess that's not even a thing that you can do. Fatal Push Dig doesn't keep you alive. You need more. So I guess that's not that big of a deal, but I'll still animate, play a land, and attack.
4 blocks, I'll crack the passage.
Yeah, is it Cycle Shark for 1? Hope to draw Fatal Push?
It is not.
Okay.
I'm going to stay alive.
Oh, no.
If I can find a swamp in my deck.
Staying
I'm going
alive.
to Grasp of Darkness, the Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Okay, it's been
And then I will cling it. And I'll end at 3.
That's pretty rude. You will, yeah, you'll gain 3, but take 4. So, yeah, you'll be at 3. All right, then I have Lantern targeting Cling. And I'm wondering if I just want to sack this now so you can't dig. Yep. Get rid of those cards. And I'll pass to you. That was a nice play.
I thought so.
Okay.
Go.
Got you.
Yeah. My hand was 2 digs Kalitas when you did that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Soul God Lantern was GG.
GG has been declared.
Couldn't do anything else. And I put a dig on the bottom when I mulliganed and
Wow. So you were digging for something else, really?
I tried as hard as possible to play around your random one of in the sideboard, but
Yeah, but you didn't do it very
Couldn't
well.
do it.
No, unfortunately. All right, game 3 for all the marbles. Well, to keep the marbles on the table for you.
see if I can draw some of these fatal pushes I've been hearing so much about.
You need some? I mean, that card's so weak, I just took it out. So I don't know why you're wanting that card. It seems so weak. I mean, I took it out immediately. It doesn't kill Gear Hulk. You know, I just don't get why you would want that card.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking not being able to kill Noxious Gear Hulk.
Yeah,
On a
God.
black deck.
All right, you fish. Let's do this. Game 3. Then we'll get to our third match, which we have another spicy one. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh.
I will keep this hand.
It's not the best hand I've ever seen. It's not the absolute worst. I'm gonna try it.
I will play Fetid Pools and pass.
Okay. I have a knight, and I'll pass to you. What you got? What you got?
I'm gonna play a Jace.
A Jace, okay.
Pass the turn.
Yeah. I am going to attack. Okay. Your block has been recognized. I'll play this.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you. Plays Mutavault. In an aggro deck, that wouldn't be saying a lot about your hand, but in a control deck, I think that says a little bit. Maybe you didn't have another land until you top decked that.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a Mutavault. Declare attacks.
Yep.
I'd like to attack.
No blocks. See if Corey wants to get a counter on his knight here.
I'll pass priority.
I'll pass back.
Okay.
With 17.
17. Now let's go with... I'm going to play a Harvester.
I'll censor that.
Okay. Pass to you.
End step, loot with Jace.
Okay.
Should have done this first. I'm stupid.
Yay! First step's admitting.
I just thought of the Harvester as a creature, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to cling that, but
Yeah.
I definitely am. I guess I could just discard the cling then
Yeah.
and have the lands I need. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Just
Pass to you.
this does get me closer to transforming Jace if I go for the cling though, which is beneficial. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll make land drops.
Okay.
Cling your thing.
Sure. Clang the thing.
I do have a Field of Ruin.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
On tip. A draw. Okay, I'm going to play a land. And I'm going to... A lot of tough choices. You got a good little start there. I'm going to start with a go blank targeting you.
It's a good card.
Yep. Puts you to a really weird spot.
I agree.
Very interesting.
I am going to respond by
That's
fielding the
kinda what I
Mutavault.
thought you would do. Can get this Jace flipped if need be.
And then I will indeed loot with Jace.
Okay.
Well, that's a frustrating draw.
Good.
Yes, I will discard this dig that I'm now a million years away from
Yes,
casting.
I like that.
That was my drop, Jace.
Yep. Yeah, without field, this was the only turn where Go Blank was really good because you didn't have the opportunity to dig. You got to play fast and loose. We got another match.
Yeah. I will discard Ashiok and Censor.
Attack Jace.
Jace is going to go to 2.
And I'll pass to you. Discarding Ashiok. That's terrifying.
On your end step,
Okay.
I will drown the knight.
All right. That's a drowned knight.
Plus Jace on champion and pass the turn.
All right.
Yeah, this didn't have the 5th land because of the play with Kling. I think I've bungled this game pretty badly, to be honest. Like if I played correctly, I would have been casting Ashiok that turn.
Rankle.
Yeah, and unsurprisingly, you have the best possible.
Land Rankle was good to play around Censor. It can't be fatal pushed. Then I'll attack Jace.
Before blocks, let's see what I hit. I'll cycle Shark for 2.
Ooh, okay.
See if I want to protect Jace.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Let's jump.
pass to you.
Plus Jace on Rankle.
Okay, Rankle's a 1/3.
Play Liliana plus on Rankle.
So Rankle has no power.
Yes.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
It will not be dealing damage then,
Play
essentially.
a second Rankle here.
Now what do I want to shut down? This shuts down an ability by attacking Jace. So yeah, let's do that. Then I will play these 2 creatures and pass to you.
Ross, on that last turn, when you cycled the Shark Typhoon, do you think it would have been smarter to cycle for 1, hope to hit Fatal Push?
No,
Because you might not have blocked.
yeah,
right?
because I have the Liliana in hand, and so most of the time I'm just gonna like potentially let the Jace die and untap and Liliana, and then be able to threaten the trade.
Yep. I'm pretty spread for Extinction Event here-ish. I guess I'm not that well spread because it is just really good.
Well, the spawn is annoying.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good play here, though.
Uh-oh.
I'll plus Jace on the spawn.
Okay.
I'll plus Liliana on the Rankle.
Okay.
And I'll cast Cry of the Carnarium.
Okay, so that does kill these 3.
Let's actually do the field first on the castle.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything else to do, and you're just jamming.
Okay.
Do I want to get another swamp or another island? I think another island, yeah.
Okay. This is not good for me.
So now the spawn is 2 power,
Yep, correct.
and I will pass the turn.
All right, we each take 1.
Yeah, I'm at 16, you're at 19.
Yep.
My life total's still pretty high.
Yep. Jace. Scroungers, past you. I just got to keep you off of -3ing on Cry again now. That would be bad.
Come on, Extinction Event.
Please no. Dig and Extinction Event are both so good.
Um,
And you're in kind of a House of Cards situation. Once you lose both Planeswalkers, you lose a lot. But if you can deal with this, I'm basically dead.
yeah. Plus Liliana on spawn.
Okay.
Plus Jace on a Scrounger.
Okay.
And then pass the turn.
Upkeep, damage.
18 to 15.
18, yep. Draw. Declare.
Yep.
Okay, so this is for
So it's a 2/3, a 1/2, and a 3/2.
Jace. Liliana.
4 blocks, I'll make a 3/3 shark.
No. Okay.
So 3/3 shark is going to jump in front of the now 2/3 spawn,
Okay.
and then Liliana will go to 2. Spawn down.
Oh.
Spawn got shrunk by Liliana, so it's a 2/3 against a 3.
Oh. Okay. Okay. That's bad.
I eat the spawn, I don't lose a planeswalker.
Passed you.
It's all good.
Yep.
Play a castle,
Okay.
then I will plus 1 on each. So I got a 1/1 and a 1/2. And I've got a Mutavault back, so yeah, get in for 3.
That's not good.
15 all.
15.
Pass the turn.
Got a Thoughtseize.
That's pretty good. So I guess I have to play this Torrential Gear Hulk. And do I want to counter this Thoughtseize and keep the card in my hand, or do I want to target drown, but then you just don't activate the den? Yeah, I'm just going to drown the Thoughtseize. I like the card in my hand.
Okay. Then I will hive at Jace and exile your Cry.
Oh, is this a Menace creature?
Yep.
I have to just cast it immediately, right? It's not like Snap.
Yeah, it's not like Snap.
Yeah, so you just get me.
So Jace is down, and your Cry is gone.
Yep.
Then I'll pass to you.
Did not realize that was a Menace creature.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it's being played in Rogues a lot, too. Just eating all these escape cards. It's so good in Standard.
But it's 15 all.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just got to be aggressive here.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
And that was a good draw. Plus on 1 Scrounger.
Okay.
And attack for 8.
Down to 7.
And pass the turn.
Okay, probably need a removal spell here. Animate Hive.
Sure.
Declare.
Yeah.
Let's exile Jace. And I'm going to attack at...
So 1 Scrounger is a 1 power, the others are 3s.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe I don't want to attack with the 1. But no, I still
they
do.
can't block, so the Scrounger should attack.
Yeah, but you get to free eat, you know. Okay, we'll put... All right, these at Liliana and the 3/2 at you.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Okay,
I'm
put
at
you at
12.
12. Go. I have a Mutavault to block. Can you beat it?
I have a drown. That goes
Okay.
with it.
All right, GG. Way to keep the marbles on the table. That was a good game. I had a good draw. I guess my hand was clunky to start, but I drew 1 drop, so I kind of drew my way out of it. I just kept a hand with like 3s and 4s. But anyways.
You had 1 drop, you know, a Mutavault or 2.
Yeah, no, my draw was good.
Cool,
yeah. But yeah, close match. Marbles are on the table. We're a little behind schedule, so we are going to head to our 3rd round here. We're going to take a short 5-minute break, and we'll be right back for our 3rd and final round. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to A Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say, what's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. It is the last match. We're playing for the marbles. We've been exploring Pioneer for the first time in a while today. Hope y'all are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Games have been great so far. A lot of close matches, and we're closing with Corey playing probably the best. I would say the best performing deck from last weekend.
Yep.
This is the deck that won the Showcase Challenge. You saw it around it in multiples. It wasn't just one person spiking the event. And the deck's been around in Pioneer for a while since.
It was a duo. It was Milan, just a young shark. I mean, he's been winning everything.
Yeah.
It's been insane. Pretty funny. 2 years ago, I coached him when I was doing coaching and stuff, and now I'm copying his decks. I don't want to say it was the coaching lesson, but that 1 hour session, I think just...
Really impressive how he can succeed so much in spite of your poor coaching.
I know. At this point, I need to reach out to him. I need to get coaching to get back up. But it was him him and Dom Harvey that worked on the deck together, our very own. And Dom made it to the top 4 as well, I believe. And, you know, they put up a great finish. Prosperous Innkeeper with Bolus and Citadel is completely messed up.
Yeah,
and
accelerates you into the Citadel, gives you extra life to keep using it. You have so many creatures entering the battlefield.
Yeah.
It just works incredibly well with the card. And we've seen Prosperous Innkeeper now pop up in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
This was a subtly powerful card.
Yeah, I mean, just a really, really good card. I think it fits into this deck perfectly. You know, it fits into Winota pretty perfectly. And yeah, another thing about Milan is just insane. This was the 3rd Pioneer Showcase that he top 8'd and won 2 of them. That in the 1 week, you know, like they're only in 1 week. That's just absurd. Like
you obviously didn't coach them on mulligan decisions at all.
yeah. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. We didn't get to that. That was lesson 2. So.
And he had the first lesson and was like, I can't learn anything from this bozo.
And I'm just picture me, you know, in a classroom. Milan sits down. I'm just like, all right, lesson 2. Don't mulligan. Keep. Get out of here. Class out.
Was there a Dead Poet Society moment? Did he stand on the chair and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain"?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever you say.
I don't think Corey gets the reference.
I don't. But I wasn't gonna ask.
Gotta watch Dead Poet Society. It's
Is it a good one?
It's so good.
Okay. I'll trust you on that. You have good taste in program.
Bring your tissues.
Okay.
It's so good.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, and then my final deck is going to be one of my favorites in the Pioneer is Ensoul Artifact. I played Is It Ensouled in the very early days of the format. And you know, I've played it since then. It kind of dropped off, and I remember in the towards the end of the days when Luris was fully busted, there was an Azorius and Soul deck that popped up that was very good, and I was playing it a little bit then, and you know, it wasn't good enough with the slightly nerfed Luris relative to things like Burn and other decks. But now with Blackstaff at Waterdeep giving you additional Ensouls that still work with Luris, because Skilled Animator didn't, nor did the Fairy, which is just a bad card anyway. So now you can get a proper number of Ensouls. You know, All That Glitters is a nice one. I'm a little disappointed not to see either Thraben Inspector or Toolcraft Exemplar.
Of course you are.
You know, those were both in the other deck.
Yeah.
They do stretch your mana because you have a lot of colorless lands, so it does make sense.
Okay.
But now you also have access to Portable Hole as well as Glass Casket, so you have a good amount of decent removal in white. So Azorius Ensoul looks pretty cool.
Let's give it a shot.
I've seen some people also try to go Jeskai and just splash everything and play a lot of 5-color lands in their mana base. That can get a little tough, but so I like the restraint here. But hopefully I get to just kind of run you over.
Bring it on. I'm going to keep my hand. It's pretty good.
You're definitely going to win the late game.
Yeah. Citadel does that.
Got a 1-lander here. The question is if it's worth keeping. And this one I don't think is. I don't have an Ensoul. Don't have a really powerful hand. So I'll send it back.
Get that out of there.
This is a deck that mulligans quite a bit and quite well. So
I can imagine. Yeah, you really just need that 1-2 punch, and it's like, okay, that's gonna be scary, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see if you can get there.
My favorite thing was back when Smuggler's Copter was around was animating Smuggler's Copter, because then when you attack, you still get the loot.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an ability of the card. It's so cool.
That feels nasty.
No one ever expects it.
They get you. They get you good. Okay, let's see your 6 card. Try that on for size.
Indeed.
You know, I mean, the marbles are on the line, so I think it's probably about time for a multiple, right? Right on cue. Ravel.
What have I had? 4 mulligans? This is my 5th mulligan. I had 3 in match 1, 1 in match 2, and now we're starting early.
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. Seems like you barely mulliganed at all. You've been so lucky today.
This is not a great hand, but I'm definitely going to keep it. I think it's easy to put that one back.
Honk. Pass to you. Chris Brown coming back.
Start on Mutavault Springleaf Drum and pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Let's go with a land. Gonna play one of my magic cards. Let's go with a Catacomb Sifter. Get a 1/1 Scion, and I'll pass to you.
Oh, or yeah, that's a 1/1. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if we... Right. Okay, I'm blind. Okay. Perfect. Rob doesn't make mistakes.
No. Play a Confluence. Go to 19.
Nice. I'm winning.
Play Ingenious Smith.
Okay.
Another nice addition for this deck.
Hate it.
I tried to coach Corey how to read, but he didn't want to pay attention.
Yeah, I didn't like that. No, not my favorite lesson.
It's just artifact again, not artifact and enchantment. Well, that's a tilt because I wanted to take the enchantment.
Oh, but you can. That's not how cards work.
But so guess I will take the Black Staff of Waterdeep.
Okay.
Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought, because I do have the second source of mana there.
Yep. It's pretty gross.
So let's make a blue, and I can... Yeah, I'll play the staff, get a counter on the smith.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Let's go with a pathway. I'm gonna for sure attack for 3.
Puts me to 16.
Yep. And play a whoa Strider, get a goat, and I'll pass to you.
Don't think I am winning this race. I think what I need to find is a creature with some evasion.
Evasion?
So why don't I go to 15
Loving it.
and play another Ingenious Smith.
Okay.
I guess I'll find Stonecoil Serpent.
Okay.
That can get through some chump blocks.
That's a good one.
A Spire of Industry.
Okay. One colorless mana.
I will play a Stonecoil for 1.
Okay.
Get counters on the Smiths.
Okay.
Then use the Stonecoil and play a Ghost Fireblade.
Okay.
Smiths only trigger once a turn.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. On tap. A draw. It's an interesting draw.
Still short of casting Citadel.
Yeah, I don't have that available to me right now. But I'm going to start with a Mayhem Devil.
Ah, so I'm dead.
I'm going to take 2.
18.
Then I'm going to... want to try to maybe kill both Smiths if possible. So 1.
That's a hard thing to do. 5 sacrifices.
4, 5. And I can do that, so I think I am going to do that. I'm going to sack this for mana. Green for this. 1 here. Scry 2?
Well, scry 1.
2.
You sacked it for mana.
You're correct. You're
Yeah.
correct.
So if you sack the Scion,
Oh,
for mana, you only
yeah.
get the
That.
one scry.
Yep. Okay, so scry 1.
And you have colorless green and pool.
Yep.
We got an Innkeeper here.
Prosperous Innkeeper.
Yeah. Get a treasure.
Get a treasure. I'm going to sack it right away. Ping this.
Smith down.
Play Gilded Goose.
Get a food.
Get a food.
You gain a life. Go to 19.
Yep. 19. Sack for green. 1 to this.
Yep.
Sack this to scry 2. 1 to this.
Yep. And it's 2. Well, it's, yeah. It's 2 scry.
Bottom. Think I'll take that one. Sack. I'll keep that on top. And then I'll attack.
Devil just came down.
Yep. Attack for 6.
For 5.
Attack for 5. I can't count.
10 to 19.
All right, pass to you. Not a bad turn.
Not at all. Okay, well, once again, I've got to do some defense.
Defense.
I'm going to end up at 8. I'm going to Ensoul the Drum and Blackstaff the Serpent. So I've got 2 5/5s.
Okay.
And I'm at 8.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. Oh, classic. All right, so normally we unpack these games a little bit, but we are a little short on time. Oh, that would have been good.
I also had another in Soul. I guess that Soul that doesn't accumulate with Blackstaff because they're both adjust base.
But still pretty good. But that's going to do it for our first game. We want to squeeze in, hopefully only one more game. That's all we want. It's just one more win for me. Make it a long one. I don't care. Bring those marbles over here. But just in case Ross needs to win the next 2, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back with sideboarding here on Versus Live. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding on our matchup between Azorius and Soul and Jund Citadel. On my side of things, we got some Hushbringers to bring in, which are pretty good against all the ETB abilities in that deck. A couple of Glass Caskets, which are much better than Portable Holes because they hit...
I have a lot of 3-drops.
Yeah. A ton of 3-drops, particularly Mayhem Devil. I could leave in all the removal here, but on the play, I just don't want to play that game against you. You're going to eventually set up something really powerful. And Portable Hole doesn't hit that much high-impact stuff.
Yep.
So swapping those for Caskets, Bomet Courier is easily the worst creature in the deck because you just have so many easy ways to block it. And then I'm expecting more removal to come in after sideboarding, so I'm trimming 1 All That Glitters.
Cool. For me, I'm taking out, this is the card I'm a little unsure about. I'm taking out 2 Priests, leaving in 2 of them, just because you do tend to go a little wide, Ingenious Smiths plus whatever creatures. I'm not sure if you're playing like Ornithopter and stuff like those.
I am.
But yeah, you can just kind of go wide on me, so it's not great, but if I can pair it with Mayhem Devil, it is very good.
If you want your Priests of Forgotten Gods to have a lot of food, you could play a card like Whisper Squad.
Oh, I could.
A lot of creatures. You get to use extra mana, find more Whisper Squads.
I think Dom and Milan just had another thing in mind. Oh, yeah, they wanted to win games of Magic, so they decided to not play an unplayable card. I know it's crazy, but yeah.
No faith in the Whisper
No faith. And then we're taking out 2 Citadels on the draw because, well, you are an aggro deck that can get me pretty low and just shut off the ability. Maybe you get me down to 9 by the time I get to cast it, and that's being generous. Then all of a sudden, this is just not that good of a card. And we're also a collected company deck, so we got to keep our numbers even for creatures. I'm only bringing in 1 creature, taking out 2, so I'm already down. And then Fatal Push is going to be great against you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a shot. Let's battle. All right. And we got a special episode for anybody who leaves right when we get done on Thursday. We have Mr. Brad Nelson coming to battle you.
Yeah.
So if you win the marbles, do not lose them to Brad, okay? He'll take them home.
I'm about to mulligan to 4, so.
Okay, good. Yeah, just leave them with me. That's a good blocking technique. Mulligan that perfect hand. And we'll move on.
1 lander with 4 2-drops.
Yeah, let's go. At this point, you just cursed yourself. I'm not even feeling for you. All right, let's see what our hand looks like. Not perfect, but good enough to keep. So I shall. All right, and to build some extra hype too, next week, it's Jim Davis week. Jim Davis is going to be on the show, battling against each of us on Tuesday and Thursday, and you know what? We gotta show this young man that he can't just come in here and expect to remember how to play paper Magic. We gotta give him the beatdowns. We're each gonna take a crack at him one of the days, and hopefully Jim just leaves, basically like you leave most Versus Lives, just head in hands,
Probably will.
So it's gonna be some exciting stuff with Versus here for the next time. But yeah, this is our last show together for a couple weeks, honey. Oh.
Not a great hand, but definitely going to keep it.
Okay.
You can't see it right now, but Ross is high-fiving the air.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Lead on Citadel, 1/1 Stone Coil.
Okay. I just have a land and pass. No 1-drop for moi.
That's cool. Attack for 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
I will play Hengegate Pathway and Ingenious Smith.
Okay.
Top 4. I will cheat and put Soul Artifact into my hand.
You can do that.
Yeah, I can cheat. That's how it works. I'll take a Ginger Brew as my actual only option.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I don't know which one. I was hoping you would just unsoul and make it easier on me.
Why would I ever do that? I know you have Fatal Push. You put it in your deck, and it's the best card for you to have on turn 1.
That's true. We'll take care of that. Llanowar would like to speak with you about that. Okay. Now, I am for sure going to play this. Now, let's see what we want to play. I think it is just the most prosperous innkeeper. Pass to you.
Okay, I will play Hope of Girapur, get a counter on the Smith,
Okay.
and attack you for 2.
I'll take it.
Brings you to 17.
Yep.
Then let's play the other side of this pathway. So I have some blue mana, and I'll play a Hushbringer.
Hushbringer.
Pass the turn.
Hush, little bringer, don't say a word. Never mind. Okay, let's go with this Blooming Marsh. And let's go with just the unfortunate pass the turn.
That's what I thought was happening. I think your only flyer is Goose, so I can freely attack with these 2.
Debating if I want to. You'd have to sacrifice it.
You can respond to the activation.
Yeah. Like I can play company.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't get you.
It doesn't do me. Doesn't do anything. So, yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'll
you
take 2.
2, go to 15, I go to 21.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have a ton of pressure here, so I don't think the game is going to go super long, or I think the game is going to go somewhat long. So I think I'm just going to buy the Lurrus for now.
Okay.
And hope this company isn't too devastating. And then I'll pass the turn.
I had it, believe it or not. Huh. 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 God. I hate company. I never hit 2 hits with it these days. It's so sad. All right, 1 Mayhem Devil, gain a life. I guess that doesn't work. Yeah, I've been hushed. Okay. Draw. Now let's go with. Let's play this. Attack for 3.
I'll go to 18.
And I have a priest, and I'll pass to you.
Attack for 2 in the air.
I will take it down to 13. You go to 19.
Yep. I will then play an Ornithopter
Okay.
and a 3/3 Stonecoil Serpent.
And you get a counter on that as well. Okay. Done.
Pass the turn. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward dyssynergy there, but I think it's worth it.
I think I would agree with you. Okay, so let's try to do some things. Things and stuff. Black, green. Red. The old Catacomb Sifter doing no coming into play abilities. Now I'm going to sack these 2, deal 2 to this.
Hushbringer down.
You're going to lose 2.
I go to 17.
Yep. Now sack a creature and I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah. I'm going to sack the one that just easily dies to Mayhem Devil, I think.
Okay.
So let's sack the Hope of Girapur.
Draw a magical card. And with the 2 black mana, I'm going to Rec Sage this. And then I'm going to take 2 and play a Lawnmower.
Brings you to 11.
11, and then I'll get to attack for 3.
I'll go to 14.
Pass to you.
1 card in hand.
1 card. All right, maybe Priest was good. Maybe I should have left in more of that card. And this was off a Collected Company hit that was weak. I mean, Mayhem was the best creature, but it was only one of them.
Yeah, the Rec Sage was pretty gross.
Did it wreck you?
11 to 14. So
this deck is good. I might have to give up my mono green ways and play this in a challenge next weekend.
Like Ghost Fireblade.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 6. Get the counter on the Smith.
Yes. Counter on said Smith. You got more than that? I hope not.
Not really.
You got Laris.
It was a pretty good turn.
Mine? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Equip there. Get in for 5.
For 5. Yep. Okay, down to 6.
Pass the turn. Portable hole there would have been good. I won the game.
Yeah, portable hole would have been good. I agree. Attack for 6.
Yeah, I go to 8.
I will play a goose. Get a food. But wait, there's more. I have another Mayhem Devil. Is that good? I'll sack these 2. 4 triggers. 3 here. 1 to you.
That's 7.
Yeah, you go to... yeah, you were at 8, right?
And then I go to 5 from the priest.
Then you go to 5. I draw a magic card. 2 black. We'll play Catacomb Sifter. We'll play one of these. And yeah, I suppose your turn.
Another perfect set of draws.
Behold.
Yeah, I'm very dead.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough one. That's a pretty tough one.
Never drew one of my payoffs, and you drew 2 Mayhem Devils.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, like you can say my draw was perfect because it was good, but it was with a whiff off Collected Company. It could have been even better, you know, like, which is kind of absurd. This deck just looks insane to me, you know, and it kind of does whenever people forget about it. And then whenever people are like going way over the top or have a ton of removal, it looks a little bit better, but it's always a pretty solid deck. That's for sure.
It also looks good when your curve is turn 1 Fatal Push, turn 2 Innkeeper, turn 3 Company, turn 4 use all my mana, turn 5 use all my mana, cast 7 spells.
See, you get it. He gets it. So that's going to do it for...
Let's play a pity game.
Oh, I was going to sideboard. You want to...
Oh, yeah, we already did sideboard.
Oh, we already did sideboard.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Pity game? Yeah, okay, all right. I was getting...
We don't have that much time. We got to hurry.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, the Insult deck generally does not look great when you don't draw your payoffs. And I've still got 8 in the deck. I cut 1 All the Glitters. There's 2 Black Staffs, 2 All the Glitters now, and 4 Insouls.
I don't know. My deck is called Citadel. I haven't drawn a single Citadel. You know,
I mean,
so
you could also call your deck Jund Sacrifice. It's just only called Citadel because there's 7 other versions of Sacrifice.
well, you could also call your deck Bad Robots. You drew those, so God, we have fun here. We have fun here.
One of you has
One
fun
of us
here.
always has fun. Rob, you got any questions? Hey, on the bright side, you won't lose the marbles to Brad. They will not be up for grabs. So, you got any questions or anything here before we start our pity game?
Yeah, which Rex Age did Ross hate more? That one or the one where you forgot the sideboard and amulet?
Okay. Who won that game? I didn't have the Rex Sage. I didn't need it. Corey needed the Rex Sage.
I did. That was a good one to draw. Holy crap.
If you didn't have that Rex Sage, I think I win that race.
Yeah, sure you do. Why not? You're just
I just have a 5/5 trampler that you can't kill.
Oh, I kill it all right. How's your hand?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, mine's good. I'm in.
I'll go to 18, play Blackstaff Ornithopter.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Bad Robots heard me talking trash, so here they come. All right, I have an O2 as well. That comes with some food. Pass to you.
So, do I just want to staff up? Actually, I think I do. Staff up, get in for 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. 16.
Play another Ornithopter.
Oh, God. The beats. We got the beats. We got the beats. We got the beats. So we got options. That's what you're supposed to say. Of course you do.
I mean, you have 3 mana. Your deck is 24 3-drops.
I think I just want to do this, though. All right, let's get prosperous, get some treasure, and I'll pass to you. Yes.
Looking at potentially 5 mana next turn. Would be pretty busted if you had Mayhem Devil. It's like Land Devil and immediately get 2 sacrifices out of it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Could have a Coco. So I basically have 2 options. And I think I just need to continue being aggressive. So I'm going to play Ghostfire Blade and equip to the O2 Ornithopter and get in for 6.
That is pretty good.
These are the kind of games where you really miss having Shrapnel Blast.
Yeah.
Your opponent, like even if I don't have it,
I'm gonna Fatal Push the one that's staffed and take 2.
you go to 14.
14.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Not an awful draw, not the best. I guess we do want to keep this on black for like Citadel chances later. Seems like kind of a no-brainer turn. I'll attack for 1.
17.
Pass to you.
Is anyone watching these? Like, is there
Hey,
surprised your deck feels good when you curve like this?
I do not think I'm going to hit. You know, I just haven't been hitting well for Collected Company in the last like year and a half, so.
Meanwhile, I can't draw a 3rd land. 14. At this point, I could just keep trying to race. I would basically lose if you hit Priest. But I don't think any of this other stuff is winning. So, jam.
And I have the option of, just blocking with the Goose here. I guess I don't have to make that choice now. So, okay, we'll Company first. A 1. That's a pretty good start. 4, 5, 6. The rest wasn't insane, but definitely good enough. I hit 2 cards. So we'll get a food, and now to prevent 6 damage, I think that's worth it.
Okay, pass the turn.
Oh, I guess I gained 2.
Yep, you're at 16.
16. Maybe that wasn't worth it since I gained, but whatever. All right, let's go with whoa, Strider, gain 2 life.
18.
And we'll add green, goose, get a food. 19.
Where do you want to put the damage?
Oh, upstairs. So hit you for 5 total.
I'm at 12.
Pass to you.
I will attack for 6.
Okay, I'll take it. 13.
I will play Ingenious Smith.
Okay. Pretty powerful. Yeah, I got another Merriam Devil. You're so dead. Oh, Priest was coming along to play as well.
I have a land here. I'm going to go to 11 and play a creature you can't kill. But
kill it.
Yeah, obviously you're killing this. I'll be at 11.
Yeah.
And you can't play both of them at least.
Yeah.
But am I just dead to the other devil? Just attack with everything. I block devil for free, take 4, go to 8.
And then I played devil,
and you just have 4
2,
creatures, yeah.
4, 6, 8.
Well, 2, 4, 6, and then devil.
Yeah,
I'm
8,
just dead.
9, yep. No big deal.
Yeah.
Plus, you get to sack the food for an extra 2 points. Just
Curve perfectly with 2 devils all 3 games.
good times were had by exactly me and exactly me alone. Maybe Rob, too. I think Rob likes watching you lose as well, but...
I felt very choked on mana in all of these games. I don't know what the exact land count in this list was, but I know by the time I was done, I was seeing in soul lists at like 24, 25 mana sources.
Yeah.
Because it's a surprisingly mana-intensive deck.
Yeah, you need 1 through 3 for sure.
Yeah.
You know what that deck really needs? Urza's Saga. That would be so broken in that deck.
You're playing a bunch of Mutavaults. You're playing, lands that you turn into creatures that can die and are attacking and blocking, so they're not tapping for mana.
Yeah, I would say 25, 26 is what you want.
Yeah, because and that's lands plus drums. And now Blackstaff is pretty mana intensive. You have a mana sink and Stoneclaw Serpent. You have Luris. You have extra card advantage from Ingenious Smith.
Yep.
You have activations of Ginger Brew. Like the deck has always been a surprisingly mana intensive deck.
Yeah, you kind of want to get to 5. Like 5 seems like the magic number, and trying to get to 5 with drums and stuff, I think that does seem like 26. Most aggro decks in that kind of vein that are like trying to strap up big creatures turn 2 kind of kill you are usually like 23, 24, but this is definitely a deck where I think needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
My deck, on the other hand, just looks awesome. That deck was sweet. And we didn't even Citadel, like just did the creature plan, but I think the creature plan is better against you, so not drawing the Citadel part was pretty nice.
I'm looking at 21 lands and 4 drums. That is 25 mana sources.
Yeah? You just got a little unlucky?
Yeah, just felt a little choked on mana. I honestly see going up 1 and being at 26 mana sources.
I could see it. Most decks just add lands, add a land.
Is this only 3 Mutavaults? Yeah, you can just add the 4th Mutavault.
Yeah.
And then it's basically a spell.
Yeah.
I think it's possible that you do miss, Shrapnel Blast to close games out, though. I never really even got close.
You didn't even get close.
This matchup was not close.
Yeah.
Maybe this matchup is really bad.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'd be able to run you over because you don't have a lot of actual removal, and I can go wide around Priest, but I didn't land Quicken Souls. You had early push in both post-sideboard games.
Yeah.
And then, double Mayhem Devil is a lot different than single Mayhem Devil. So,
we had a really interesting decision whether or not to put our last 4 decks to kind of switch them up or not and put Mono Black up against this and Jund up against Dimir. But I think those matchups were pretty close, too. I don't know. Maybe we should have went the other way. It did seem like you had a good matchup round 2, and I had a pretty good matchup round 3.
But I was excited looking at results from the weekend because this deck, you saw a lot of it. You didn't see it. It was like 1 in the top 8 of the regular challenge. It didn't top 8 the showcase challenge.
And I know MJ has been playing it too.
It was like 5 in the top 32. It was really widely represented. I was getting, just scrolling through the results.
And this deck didn't have a lot of copies only because it was it became more known after the weekend. Like a group of 2 people, maybe 3, maybe Dom and
this
Milan.
It's been around. It's just,
it's been around, but this iteration where, and honestly, it just wasn't being played much anymore, So, but this iteration, Prosperous Innkeeper as another 2-drop that ramps you to Collect a Company for turn 3 or ramps you to Bolus the Citadel on turn 4 is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely part of that deck's issue is always a little bit of clunkiness. And Innkeeper really does help that while also helping your Citadel games.
Yeah.
I expect with the success of that deck, we'll see some more Grafdigger's Cages.
Yeah.
None on the sideboard of this deck, but there's an easy Grafdigger's Cage deck.
That's why you have 1 Rex Age. Easy. Get it.
That deck could even play something like Binding, right?
Yeah.
Like you're pretty mana-intensive.
Yeah, they're in the sideboard.
Yeah. It's a great catch-all.
I guess only 1 in the sideboard. But yeah, whenever you think your opponent... I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the sideboard plan was taking out Citadel a lot. And then just bringing in Corvold, because that's just saying, you know what, you can cage me all you want. I'll kill you with Corvold. I'll still have companies just in case. But I'm not sure their sideboard plan against a lot of things. But on Magic Online, you don't have open deck lists, so you have to assume they're bringing in Cage, and Cage is phenomenal against you because it shuts down Citadel and company.
Yep.
So I mean, there's no way you just leave 8 dead cards against a 1-mana artifact that any deck can play. So I wouldn't be shocked if they just have that kind of always trim on Citadels and bring in Corvold plan like 90% of the time, which seems like it would make sense to me.
Definitely makes sense.
All right, everyone, that does it for our Pioneer show. If you loved Pioneer, make it known. Take us on Twitter. Say you enjoyed it. We always love some feedback and stuff like that. So we really appreciate that. We're gonna thank some subs. We're gonna thank some sponsors, and we're gonna head out.
All right, got a few subs today.
Nice.
Brad Sapphire gifted a sub. Gloppin subscribed. I've been subscribed for 5 months, and Broadside 7777 subscribed for a month. So thank you to all of our subs.
Okay, thank you very much for that support. If you'd like to support Star City Games in another way, you can join SCG Premium. $7.99 a month will get you access to exclusive content from our wonderful staff of content creators, as well as some other perks, which are 5% off of sealed products, 10% off of singles, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
Absolutely. And exciting news, as always, the SCG Tour is back. We're doing the online edition this weekend. It will be Friday and Saturday. Will be the satellites. There's 4 each day. If you go 4 and 2 or better, you qualify for the Sunday Championship qualifier. 5 and 1 will net you 1 buy. 6 and 0 will net you 2 buys. It is an accumulating point system as well. And if you accumulate 30 points throughout a week, you will be qualified for what we're very excited for, the SCG Invitational coming to Roanoke, Virginia over Halloween weekend. So if you want to come and play some real life Magic cards again, maybe even battle against us, make sure to play this SCG Tour online. Now you can find more information at starcitygames.com/SCG Tour online. It is standard this week, so shuffle up your Winotas and start flipping coins against people. It's been frustrating. I played a lot of standard. That deck is good. That deck is so good. I could not beat it at all, so I just joined him over the weekend.
Yep. I'm not surprised by that. It looked really good last week.
So good.
And the return of Paper Magic does mean that you might need to update that collection.
No
and
kidding.
If you're in the market to do so, keep in mind that Star City Games is always buying cards, and the process has never been easier because there's so many ways to do it. You can use the buy list feature on the website. You can mail your cards into SCG and let them do the work for you. You can make an appointment and come into the store to do your business in person. And if your collection is big enough, you can make that appointment and have SCG come to you. So pick what works best. And always do keep in mind that if you're trading in your cards for store credit, you will get a 30% bonus.
And you're also going to need some sleeves. You're going to need some deck boxes just in case you threw all that away when we went into quarantine. We do have a sale right now on select supplies. That is our weekly sale. You can go to starcitygames.com/sale to check out all of the supplies that are 20% off. Now, remember, this sale does end on Monday at 10:59 a.m. So do it throughout the week or over the weekend.
And last order of business, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Coalesce Apparel. If you like the shirts that we wear, you can find their entire collection of shirts, hoodies, and stickers at coalesceapparel.shop. And be sure to use the gift code SCG when checking out to get 10% off of your purchase there as well.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for watching this Pioneer show. On Thursday, we got a very fun show planned. Ross and Brad are going to be playing some Modern. We'll see if that older brother of mine remembers how to play that format. So make sure to teach him a lesson, okay?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do too much prep work. We're doing a bit of a gauntlet show, so he's got one deck to learn.
Ooh, exciting. We won't spoil it here for you. We'll let you figure it out. And then next week, we got Jim Davis week coming. He is rolling through town. He's going to hang with us. He wants to really challenge us in basketball. Yeah. But we let him onto the Versus Live stage as well.
I don't know if you understand how competitive Jim is, but he will literally challenge us at anything.
Yeah.
I remember hanging out with him after a tournament in Columbus.
Yeah.
And we were at a place playing ping pong.
Yep.
And I literally beat him like 12 games in a row.
Okay,
and he would not stop.
Okay.
And it's not like the games were getting closer over time.
Probably getting worse.
They were getting worse, but I had to make him stop.
That sounds about right.
I am done with this. We've been playing for too long, and I'm normally the person on the other side of that.
Yes, absolutely.
It was like a mirror match of bullheaded people into each other, and it was well over me.
Well, good thing we're not going to be playing any games when he's coming here throughout the week. Oh wait, that's all we're going to be doing. Versus Live, we have Can Jam. I have a ping pong table.
We're going to be sitting on a couch staring at the wall.
Yes, absolutely.
I've got some paint I need to watch dry.
He's either going to leave very gloaty and really proud of himself, or he's going to leave like, I'm never coming back to Roanoke. Y'all are too good at games.
Crossing my fingers for the latter.
Let's hope for the latter. But mainly, what you need to worry about is he's going to be back on Versus Live. So we're going to have a Jim Davis week. I'm going to play against him on Tuesday. You're playing against him on Thursday. We'll see who wins.
Got to soften him up for me a little bit.
I will. I'll beat him down. I can't let Jim break my winning streak here. I can't allow that. So I want to thank you all for watching, everybody. Some exciting shows coming up, and can't wait to have you here for them. So for Rob, that's Ross Merriam. I'm Corey Baumeister. We'll see you later.